Hello and welcome to HBFT Gaming. I'm HBFT and we are back again with Battletech Advanced 3062 version 15.2.3. That's right. There has been a brand new mini tiny patch that has some fixes in it. But you know what? The craziest thing of all, it has been so long since one of the bunnies has redeemed the Neuro Helmet 2.0 right from the get-go. So thank you so much for the redemption of the Neuro Helmet 2.0. I really appreciate it. And it is a good day. There were so many things that we did in the last stream, but I gotta say that something was missing in my life. I really needed to play some more. So I admit I farmed off stream. That's right, it's been a while, but but I farmed off stream. So there are some things to share and kind of catch up with. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. Switch on over to the mech bay. You'll see that we actually have something still in progress even. We actually were able to capture another Marauder, but it's a Marauder 5S. So it's not the Capellan version with the fixed MASC. So this is going to actually be able to equip ballistic weaponry, which is freaking awesome. We've also got ourselves a Thunderbolt. Oh, I forgot that I cheekily named some of these mechs too. So this is that Thunder, because if you recall, early on in the Bunny League, everything was about bringing in the Thunder. So we were actually able to get ourselves a Thunderbolt SC. And the cool thing about this guy is he's got all the mid-range, close-range weaponry. So he's got 12 SRMs. He's got a little bit of acid. Of course, he's got the standard SRMs to slam people in the back there. He actually equipped with jump jets. It's awesome. We were able to farm that Clan Diamond Shark Planet a little bit. We actually got some Clan Ferrofibrous this time, so it actually kind of fit, which was great. We've got more AMS coverage. Previously, we were a little bit shy. We only really had it on like the awesome. I think it's going to be decently solid. You can see that medium range at 222 points of potential. So that's kind of exciting. Obviously, we renamed this the Chonky Hawk because you got to remember this is the 60-ton version, not the 50-ton medium or right here. So we got a big, heavy boy. The Bombard we renamed to the Big Kicker. This thing just slams out that sniper artillery piece all over the map. Nothing's really changed with it. I just changed the name. If we go over to storage, you can see down here that we've got the Blackjack Omni. You're probably thinking, why did you stick the Blackjack Omni into the storage bay? So here's the great thing. The last stream we had a new patch, 15.2.2. They introduced spam. So that's like soldiers, pirates, and mercs. And we were able to go up against a fully clan-kitted Blackjack Omni. This is the, I think it's the Blackjack Omni OR or 0R. This actually came with a clan large pulse. Everything else is pretty much the same. It didn't have the Ferrofibrous on there. It didn't have the Guardian ECM, and it had a clan large pulse and barely any armor at all. So I just basically slammed in clan Ferrofibrous, switched out the large pulse for a medium pulse, so it's a little more heat efficient. And this is looking pretty darn gnarly. I think I'm just terrified because it's on a not the most well armored of platforms, and it's not exactly very fast, so all these medium pulses might not be the best, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah, if we go over to the vehicle bay, we were actually able to get something new. We got rid of a few Vs because we were needing to clear up some space, but if we go over to the vehicle bay, you'll see that we now have a proper LRM carrier. We're talking about our very first kind of focused LRM support. We're talking about LRM 60 on this thing. This is nuts. This is like one of the best ones out there. So this is excellent. Truly excellent. This is kind of a big deal. It's a missing link to our Bunny League chain. We've got so much Artemis 4 in here. It's just ridiculous. So you can see over here, we're actually just been hanging out in the Oregon Coalition in case we need to get back into an unknown origin, but we've just kind of been circling around because guess what? It's close by to Merchant's Rest, which we visited a few times, believe it or not. This is what we're up for. 3-skull assassination in the tundra. This should be pretty darn rough. And here's something I've never seen before, and I'm very excited to try right after the general if we survive. If we hop on over to the store, I've never seen this. So looks pretty normal. There's a Devastator and a Chaparral, which I really want to get, and I know the bunnies probably want this too, but if we keep moving and we scroll all the way to the bottom, they've got a Death Star icon. Bring down a Union dropship. Bring down an Overlord dropship. This item lets you spawn a specialized contract where you fight against an Overlord dropship, complete with its associated mech forces. It generates a special contract on the planet to purchase against an Overlord. This contract is extremely difficult. Prepare for anything and everything. Oh dear God. We're so screwed. If we thought that the Sanctuary Alliance was going to hand us our bunny butts, I have no idea what this is like. Why does it have a Death Star icon? Why is it so cheap? I mean, I guess death is cheap in the Intersphere, isn't that right? That's kind of crazy, yeah? Overlord equals full company. I'll be very careful. Get 36 mechs, seriously? So what about a Union? Is that a little less? You are very not ready for those. Union is 12. Overlord carries 36 mechs and 6 aerospace fighters. Well, 12 we might be able to get away with, right? We can handle this. So maybe we'll jump into a Union dropship, just a tiny one. This contract is very difficult. Prepare accordingly. And another thing, I know I'm kind of all over the place, but Tank, you'll be very, very proud of us. We actually unlocked our first morale building. It's been this long. We finally unlocked our first morale building, so that's awesome. We unlocked even more tonnage, so no longer are we limited to a silly 575 tons. Now we can bring a little bit more juice. We also unlocked the training module, series 2, so that's pretty darn awesome. Overall, just really, really nuts. And in the barracks, I believe some of the bunnies even got another tier, like, there we go. The rank 10 Eagle Eye for Antonides. So we've been busy, so it's been a good deal, yeah. Okay, so without further ado, we should probably get into this contract and start the general. It's going to be a 3 skull difficulty assassination in the tundra, one of the toughest ones out there. Don't know if we'll survive, but it'll be a good story, wouldn't it? So let's go over to our lance. We've got 2 Horskers so that we can pick up our awesome and our battle hammer. We got the big kicker, we got the Karnov to deliver even more juice. We got the Golem and the Ravager, are 2 heaviest battle armor units out there. I'm kind of thinking, I guess we've got another pilot in the sense that we got Cashin. Cashin can kind of hop into another battle armor as well. I'm pretty sure he's going to be safe. The one thing that I'm a little torn, because obviously I like to utilize the elemental. That seems kind of like the standard, but if I'm perfectly honest, I haven't used the phalanx at all. King David Gauss rifles, SRM4, kind of a mixture of, I guess, long range for battle armor or not. And then we've got that LRM carrier that we definitely want to bring into battle. So let's hold here. The 2 Horsters got to make it. I guess the big kicker's indirect, but we kind of gotta, don't we? Man, we're really filling out the V's. It's kind of crazy. I'm all about it. Definitely want, I guess we'll bring the elemental for this one. It's kind of the general. I don't really want to mess around too much with it. And that leaves us with 5 mechs only. That's right, 5 mechs. We got our battle hammer. We got the awesome, going to be lifted in the Horskers. The Chonky Hawks gotta go. That's gotta get in there. The Marauder has some long range firepower. It's got the 2 ER large lasers and that rotary ER large laser, which is kind of nuts. It's not a ton of damage. I'm thinking we go with that Thunder. We'll grab that guy and get him in there. Now we're less than 600 tons. Seriously, okay. Well, I guess we got to go lighter than that. Pull this off here. Oh, then we lose some battle armor. That's okay. And we can bring this down to 50. Oh God, do we want to risk the fancy bun? Get you in the carrier? Oh, Amiel wants in the carrier. I'll see. What are you in right now, Amiel? Where is Amiel? Wait, is Amiel? Oh, there's Amiel. I was like, where's Amiel? Where'd he go? Let me pull him out. He wants in the carrier. All right, fair enough. There we go. And let's go in and pull in. Let's see, we got Cash. Let's get Wiley. We'll get Wiley in here, yeah. Now 29 plus. Oh my, it's growing pirate, yeah. All right, let's do it. 3 skull assassination in the tundra. Will the Bunny League suffer any pilot losses? 5 minutes on the clock, and we'll see what you got.
These are the coordinates that the locals provided. So the target officer should be in the area. Engage as you see fit, bunnies. Once he's down, head to the evac point for your pickup. The Bunny League, was it? Nothing personal. But how about you head back to your ship before we gotta shoot this out.
Wait, what? The Winfield Regiment? What the heck is that? I guess we've got more spam. I had hands full cooking downstairs listening to audio only, but for the love of Nurgle, you should consider those dropship missions as career finale blow it out event when you know you're changing careers. Is it that bad? Oh my gosh, I had no idea. And why is the entry, why is the barrier of entry so low? It's like 92,000 C-bills. I mean, of course I'm gonna bite on that one, you know what I mean? All right, let's go and pick up our big boys, so that, because you've got to remember that we did lower their fusion core rating so that they can actually fit even more firepower on there, or better cooling, all that type of stuff. So we're kind of compensating by having these giant flying behemoths to assist the bunnies in their endeavors, yeah? So we've got both of those loaded. We've got to get over to our Karnov with Blue Dragon. Let's see, where are we at with our Ravager? So the Ravager is actually close enough to go in and pre-arm all of the weaponry, the heavy recoilless rifles, micropulses, and the Bear Hunter SHAC. We'll go ahead and load up there, yeah? I got spammed. Oh, did I? And hey, Great Owl, welcome, welcome, welcome. Very good to see you. Smeeble, very good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Chappie, very good to see you. Been away for a while. Good to see all the bunnies again. Indeed, thank you, served. Death is cheap, plus, if you miraculously survive, you need every C-bill to repair. Oh gosh. Why miraculously? That terrifies me just a little bit. Go in and get that arm there, and then we'll go in and mount up. Look at that. We're actually in a prime position. Both these battle armor units typically have got to be adjacent to their mounting point, and they were able to make it no problem without even moving the Karnov. That's kind of nuts. It's kind of unheard of. So let's see, we've got the insurgent leader way far away. We've got enemy forces just to our left, and then enemy reinforcements. I almost feel like we should engage these first, and then we'll go in and sweep around and then engage the rest of the forces. So let's go in and move in that direction. We'll utilize this berm here as line of sight coverage, and let's get moving.
Roger that.
Popcorn's already gone. How are the rest of the bunnies doing? Superior. The mission HB, the mission. Oh. Yeah, we gotta pay attention to the mission. You're right. I'm doing a Taurian start. Sanctuary appeared. Oh, I'm both excited for you. I'm also terrified for you, because they absolutely handed us our butt with those mass drivers, right? I went from Stone Age to high tech so fast. I'm having a lot of fun. Congratulations, high five. That's amazing. You did better than me, yeah? Served tepid. Great Daisy, got my new cowboy hat and some Twizzlers, I guess. And bunnies, definitely check out Smeeble if you got a chance. He's a bang up citizen of the Bunny League country out here, yeah. On the move, we've got our Awesome. Awesome's going to hold. Let's go in and start. So we'll get all of the more static elements to pause. So that's what we're talking about. Everything that is airborne right now. We'll go in and just close that down so that we're focusing on the mobility. We got our Chonky Hawk. Moving on up.
On my way.
Fancy Bun. Fancy Bun's going to stay kind of high. Unfortunately, we can only really reach out and touch someone with the with that Clan Gauss rifle. All the medium pulses probably are not going to get into the fight. And just because I'm scared. Mostly because I'm scared. And we've got our horse crew here. Because when do we ever get all the clan stuff, yeah? So valuable. They're kind of scary. I just have to be really careful. Well, you did a great job. Apparently you had some technological advances. We don't have any sanctuary stuff at all yet, so you're already way ahead of the game, yeah? I've like possibly the second patch after the sanctuary release. I don't have the merchant's rest or spam. I should probably update. Well, here's a thing to note. So merchant's rest is part of community content. So if you don't have that enabled, then I don't know if it'll actually show. It might just be like a standard planet, yeah? And I don't know if that counts for spam as well, so just, I guess, keep that in mind.
Yes, Commander.
We get a Chonky Hawk. Oh, this is where I'm really nervous, because this is the moment where we're about to engage, we're about to get that enemy contact. Whoever does it first, let's go in and stay in the open. They're probably not going to be able to engage right on enemy contact, so there we go. Tank hair to the front. That's perfect, exactly where he wants to be. So I guess the problem is we don't see them, but they definitely detect us, yeah? All right, we got a Marauder. Marauder's going to break left. We're going to try and stay as far left as possible. because we do want to stay away from the other lances, yeah? Fancy bun straight in. It's not the fastest tool in the shed with a 200 rated fusion core. We got Blue Dragon on the move, straight in. We want to drop the heaviest battle armor hitters that we've got. We're talking about the Ravager from the Marian Hegemony. We're talking about the Golem from the Merchant's Rest. Store Planet from Clan Diamond Shark. And we got our LRM carrier. Super excited about that. So let's actually, I think we'll stay somewhat central here. If the enemy has any sort of artillery, a little bit scary because they can still support. And straight in. There we go. I'm anti-community, but you knew that since I am Thank you. I don't do communities. I appreciate the heads up. Oh yeah, no worries. No worries. All right, here we go.
Aye, aye.
I like the new 100-tonner that they added to BTA. Seriously? I haven't gotten to see it yet. Is it pretty baller? Like, what do you like about it? Or is that like more spoiler?
Confirmed.
All right, Embrace. Okay, so far so good. So we're up against the Winfield group here. We got our first contact 20-ton V out there. We'll do a full reserve down to 1 so that we can all move as one, move together, act together, and sort of, I guess, swat down whatever attacks are coming their way. I'm a little nervous though because, okay, so they're kind of up here. I know when we clicked on enemy reinforcements, it shifted us over to this corner of the map, which means that they're probably kind of spread out. If we've got 2 of the unit on this side, yeah. It's a 100-ton, a quad? Oh, that's awesome. High five. That's awesome. The Great Turtle. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Can we please get that? Is the turtle already in? I thought it should still be coming next patch. Oh dear God. Was that the Stormbreaker? You remember the Stormbreaker Mark 9? It shot like 12 times or something, or was it a bunch of AC2s? I see a 60-tonner here. Maybe it's an AC2 carrier or something. All right, what do we got? Here we go. We'll get, let's get Tank in there. Tank's on the move. We got to get his evasion into play. Full bore. Let's go. Do we have the line? Here it is.
Confirmed.
Bloody Dubs was playing with the turtle. Oh, heck yes, that's awesome. He did a run tonight with a Great Turtle being carried by a horse girl. AC2 carrier, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Let's go in and try and impair him a bit, imbue a little bit of heat to his life. He was playing with it today and yesterday. That is so freaking cool. It's one of the cool things about watching Bloody. He's always got like the he's always got the cutting edge stuff. It's really freaking awesome. Okay, so what can we do here? Horsker, 24%. Oh, and the bunnies will be pleased to know it's not the best, but our Battle Hammer now has a TTS ballistic. It's a base computer, but it's better than nothing. So hopefully we'll actually hit things today. So we got a Karnov on the move, full bore.
Full speed.
A lot of fast cam out there. Hey, Graybeard, good to see you. Welcome. Hopefully having a lovely Thursday. One had a compact engine. The sucker was fast. Let's see. Can we... fast cam would be a good idea, but you know what? I'm just going to brush him a little bit. Obviously, we do have many more lances to come, so we kind of want to save that for later, yeah? Hey, Lumux, good to see you. I haven't got a watch in a while. What is up, bunnies? Well, so far we've farmed a little bit. It's very chilly here out in the snow, as you can see, and we're doing our very best to take on the general. And then we've also unlocked quite a lot of goodies in the Clan Diamond Shark planetary store. So hopefully you're doing well, yeah? Sorry, I am late. I was stuck in a mission. There's no such thing as you being late. There's only our gratitude for you showing up. So thank you so much, Matt. And hopefully your mission went well. All right, so we got our ER large, 52%. We kind of want those better percentages, but oh my gosh, you got to focus fire HP. That's what the bunnies would say. So I'm going to try for it. We'll try and get lucky. There's a good connection. We got a little bit of orange there. Gotta love that. If we can connect with any of the Vs, especially with 2 of our piercing Gauss rifles, it's going to be tremendous. Because after all, it does deal 25 points to structure direct straight through that armor. Ooh, hello. Are those Thunder? Maybe they've got a little bit of Thunderbolt offensive capabilities.
Light damage, Commander.
Hows are awesome at range. ERPPCs, large pulse will hold there. A lot of machine guns. I don't think they've got anything inside, if I'm perfectly honest. So we'll just kind of back that out here. It's okay, just show up, buddy. That's all we would ever want. Heck yes. So many grognards. Great to see everybody. Heck yes. I never knew what a grognard was until you. All right, pirate up.
Receiving you.
Here we go. Horsker in. Oh, look how quickly they can move. It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. All right, we've got the APC. You know what? I'm just going to try and slam them straight in and drive through that front. We've got 28 points of structure, and there it is. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Straight through the front. That's what we're talking about. Unless you show up on the end stream screen. Then you're late. Yes, that's right. A twist on the Olive Garden motto. When you're here, you're a wizard, never late. Why a wizard? Is that like a Wizards of the Coast or something like that? Even though I know that's a bit of a sore subject. Let me go break left again. We want to stay as far away from those thunderbolts as possible. There we go. When you're here, you're a buddy. You know, even when you're not here, I still think of you as buddies. So, thank you. 29. All right, drive that in. We'll just soften this guy up. He's only got machine guns, but hey, he's still able to spot for the enemy, yeah? Gandalf reference. Oh, seriously? Oh, when you're here, you're a wizard. Never... Ah! Thank you very much. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. Star Wolf. Another streamer, right?
Yes, Commander.
Is that right, Pirate? Why is he at your tournament? Oh my goodness. All right, let's go in and work it. Work the front. A wizard is neither early or late. From what I understand, the mech carried by the Horsker has 0 evasion. That's true. So typically you want to just either hold on to them really far away or hold on to them and they are just armored to the gills, like an assault. That really, like an Annie or something, would be pretty prime, I would imagine. All right, so we're moving on in. We got our Gauss rifle. I'm so nervous. Just walk it on up, get the high ground. Still hard to hit. 46%. First shot with a clan Gauss rifle. Shot out.
Engaging with target.
And it's a whiff, but that's okay. We have 2 tons of ammunition for a singleton, yeah? He streams Mech Warrior online.
Why am I in a cockpit?
And Andy recommends having hardened armor and Horsker carried mechs. That's a great idea. That is a fantastic idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Okay.
All right, so we've got our first salvo, Artemis 4, with our LRM 60. Amiel's shooting. Give him the bunny rain. Oh my. And 1 armor on this side. We got 1 armor and 5 structure on that side. We're just hoping another a couple of ticks and that'd be it. Well, you know what? We might as well finish the job. Let's go in and hold on to the piercing Gauss rifles. I have a feeling we're going to be okay. I didn't mean to shoot fast cam Inferno. Oh, maybe I should have shot with the piercing Gauss rifles. Hold. That's okay. That's okay. We can make this work. We can make it work. Who's on 9? It's this guy. Okay, let's see if he can do anything. He's exposed. We've got fast cam Inferno. We just walk right through it. He took burn damage. How much? He's got 1 structure left. That's a bunny league curse if I ever saw one. That's ridiculous. All right, let's go and keep reserving.
Waiting for the shot.
Star Wolf's another streamer. I don't think he's at the tournament. Oh, that hardened armor recommends sound familiar. Yeah. Bunnies have probably told me many things, including that we should be, I believe, the latest is that we should be building a gladiatorial mech, right? With all the rockets and everything like that, all the big high single shot or 2 shot damage out there so we can farm some cash. I didn't take that advice because I'm very greedy and I love salvage. So I've just been salvaging everything.
Commander?
Let's see, we got our awesome. We've got those shots. There we go. Should be more than enough. There it is. That's what we're talking about. Those huge improved binary lasers. We're channeling our inner served cold so we can just slam that giant 80-point potential for each. And it really reminds me of Warhammer 40k with twin link las cannons. It's funny because we've got 2 improved binary lasers and they're both they're both linked. So technically it's 4, but it really feels like I'm in a flying land raider. Which is pretty awesome. All right, so we got that line. Let's go and just walk it in. We've got all long-range weaponry with the Capellan variant of the Marauder. And we'll try and connect here. A Manticore Mark II, very solid. A lot of streak out there. Just give him a nice little soft ping up front. Got a ton of armor. It's kind of crazy. And what can we do? We got tank hair. Who can lock this guy down, make it a little bit easier? Let's go and get Well, HB and the battle hammer has got a decent chance. If we can connect, how much structure? We're going to need to connect twice in the same place with the piercing Gauss rifles. Kind of a tall order, but we'll roll the dice. That was pretty decent. I think we hit him. Not with both. There we go. There it is, right there. Look at that. 7 structure left on that side. That is his left side. No, that's his right side. Ooh, that's a tough one to get around. All right, so the fancy bun. Just come on down a little bit. And we'll go ahead and send a nice Gauss rifle ping his way.
Let's hit him hard.
And we connected. I see a little bit of orange there. Wait, what did we... Was there through damage? Pilot incapacitated. Wait, which one? I'm so confused. It's still there. Huh.
Commander?
I guess we'll try and close the distance, close the gap, and see what happens. We got quite a lot going here. Tanks going danger close. We can see a How did that hide? How did the assault tank hide? Well, you know what? There's no one better to take them down close range than tank hair right here. This is beautiful battle lord up. Hey, let's see if I can get this right. Brett the Hitman Hart. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Bunny League. It's very good to have you with us, man. Very, very good. Okay, gee, thanks, HB. I know you're the best for it. I bring you where you are needed. That's the big thing. If them Humi Raiders was meant to fly, they'd belong to us orcs. Whoa, that's right. You love your LRM carrier like me. I recommend the heavy mortar carrier. It's so fun. It reminds me of the gun prototype in the 5th element. Oh, you know, actually, I've had recommendations about both the mortar carrier and the LRM carrier.
Okay.
This is actually your first time getting to take this thing out. I'm so excited about it, yeah? We got 31%, 66%, because after all, tank hair is danger close, risking his life to las the target and just guide in all of these missiles. I'm sure that's why. And thank you so much. It's very good to have you with us, Brett the Hitman Hart. Hopefully having a lovely, lovely Thursday, yeah? It's HB and crew. How the heck do you do? Hey, Rick Bassman. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're joining us right now. We're currently in our very first of our warm-up missions, but against the General. Hopefully you're having a lovely Thursday, yeah? All right, we got our shots, 29. That's a little bit rough. Let's go and switch over to SRMs and just hope if we do connect, we get a little extra love, but unfortunately no joy, yeah. You've got 3 LRM carriers. That's what we're talking about. Blot out the sun. That's the way. Hey, Asmodeus, good to see you. Now we got a Karnov. I mean, if anyone's going to make this happen, it's going to be our boys in the battle armor. We'll switch over to SRMs, and we're going to hit him. You know, we'll go ahead and soften up the Brutus. Stack that. We're seeing a little bit of gray, about half the armor gone. Almost. You got a Carol and 10 pilot. Carol, is that a VTOL? So we got our awesome. So I'm going to try. Oh, he's smart. He is smart. We cannot get over to his flank. So we might as well just hold our position because we're already in the red. We'll go for precise strike and try and engage from here. 3 LRM carriers allows me to continue using lights and mediums. Ooh, very, very nice. Because you can get out there, spot them, keep the evasion, and just wreck them, right? I was going to drop in our Ravager. This is one of the heaviest that we got. 10-ton battle armor right here. A ton of weaponry as well. And then we can only move 1, but it's a good one. So there we are. Ravager battle armor, close range for a full salvo. Almost, not quite close enough for the micro pulse lasers. And we'll send a nice ping.
Roger that.
Soften this guy up. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we got Crunch. Crunch is in the Golem, also 10 tons, the clan version here. And they can actually move more than 1 hex, which is fantastic. So if we sprint on, if we sprint on forward.
On my way.
This is the big one. We've got, each of them are equipped with 2 Bear Hunter ACs and an advanced SRM-5. So tell you what, is this enough?
Giving them everything I've got. Goddamn. Let's do it. That's a kill.
Golem and friends in Jeez Louise! My goodness, man, that's terrifying. Maverick says, "Oh hi," as he steps into the shower. Oh, hi, Maverick, and bye, Maverick. Hopefully you're doing well. 3 arty pieces allows me to survive past the light and medium phase. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? If we can get ourselves some big indirect fire support, that'll be huge for us, right? Just mind the friendly fire there, Ekis. So we've only got one more in front of us. It's this big Manticore Mark II. Definitely want to drop this guy out as soon as possible because he is guiding in after all the Thunderbolts or whatever they got out there. So let's walk on over. We'll just sort of hammer from this position. Heavy recoilless rifles. Just ping this side, soften it up for us. Good job, Data King. This is the left side here. So we've only got about 137 combined structure and armor. So let's go in and work that same side. This time we're actually going to really focus in here. Battle Lord, full in with the Golem and send.
That's a kill. My flamer is empty.
Love that battle armor. That is so good. My God. Wow. Okay, so now we can take our time. Let's just regroup. Where are the supporting enemy forces here? So they're still way the heck back there. So we've got time. Let's go ahead and mount on up, take our time, and we can do this. We'll go full reserve here. They cannot shoot at us. They don't know where, I mean, they know generally where we are, but we're making this happen. So here we go. We got a pirate.
Is this smart?
Ain't that awesome, little T crew? It's great. We could be better in the Smeeb's household. Maverick had an ear infection, but we got meds from doctor. Oh no, 5 days, and he'll be great. Thank you for asking. Just some messy and long days. Let me tell you, anytime you got anytime we're sick, I think it's like one of those things that I'm recently reacquainting myself with is how potentially demoralizing that can be. It's almost like a betrayal of your body. You like look at your body or you look at your own hands, because after all, it's like that first person experience or like looking at your own hands and wondering like, are these real? It's only by streaming do I actually see my own face most of the time actually. And in that there's almost like dissociation sometimes. It gets kind of wild. Karnov, let's hold. I think we'll actually just hold right here. They're pretty much moved already. So we'll have the Karnov hold in place. And then we'll have Amiel up next. We just got to get onto the high ground if possible. Little movements. It's rough and you're like, what just happened? I know, seriously. The Arrow 4, I mean, meant my company and all my careers are allied with Liao eventually. Ooh. Well, I mean, I would expect no less. I would expect no less. One heavy mortar carrier carries 8 tube mortars.
Oh man.
Seriously?
You got
Isn't that a bit overkill? I mean, I love it. I love the custom strikes. So I'm guessing the custom types of ammunition, yeah? That's crazy. See, now I really want one. It's not like the clan variant, is it? I remember when I saw there was a clan mortar carrier, and that thing looked like a very boxy hourglass. If you look at it from above, it was actually pretty cool looking. All right, here we go. So we're actually going to hop on forward and embrace with clear that stability damage for tank. Took a little bit there, and we got a fancy bun on the move. Perfect. Never ever go full Yao. Friend always goes full Yao, ain't that the truth? How can you resist becoming everyone's enemy? Hey, that just means that you always have loot to get, right, friend? We expect nothing less of you. You recruit all of the orphans. Is that true, though? Is that true? I mean, or do you recruit them so that you have a blade of armor? Or, I mean, I don't know how that works. Or do you stick them in really, really low tonnage battle armor suits and then have them sort of just like... have them just chill? They're not so much hanging on a battle armor handhold as being sort of attached to one, maybe involuntarily. You never know. Let's go ahead and grab our Karnov. We gotta, after all, pick up our boy here. Oh, hello. Is that close enough? Oh, man. I don't want to... That would be a shame if we were just out of reach. Can we mount up from here? Probably not. No. Okay. So we've got to come to...
Why am I in a
we got to come to the Golem.
Smart.
with the goal.
instead. So, let's see, gotta kind of be exact about this. Here we go. Oh, still minimum distance. Oh no, that's not good. I guess we'll just hold here then, and we'll have crunch. We may have to wait another turn. That's okay. That's why we're taking our time. All right, so Shaw's, we got HB. HB's just gonna brace,
Why am I in
and
the
then we'll
cockpit?
go take Pirate. We'll regroup. We're gonna form our front, kind of move line abreast.
Awaiting orders. Standing by.
Here comes Served. We'll be right next to him. I guess we'll break right instead. We got a Marauder. Might as well just move as quickly as we can to the front. Shonky Hawk to detect. Ooh, they're right at the edge here. We've got a 60 tonner. We got a 70 tonner. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Fancy Bun. Fancy Bun's got the Gauss rifle. It's interesting because it's really just a clan Gauss rifle platform. It isn't necessarily anything special, and it would be pretty bad actually, now that I think about it, if they get into medium pulse range. So I'm kind of rethinking the strategy here.
I'm ready for
I think
orders.
that's its whole hold. All right.
Roger.
Try moving the VTOL at a walk. Oh, seriously? I did not think about that. Thank you, Greybeard. Let's see. How close can we be? Let's go full reserve down to 1. If you ally up with a Marian hegemony, you at least can buy 60-ton mortar carriers in their faction stores. Seriously? Well, I mean, honestly, if I ever allied with the Marian hegemony, I would go to the store and buy more battle armor. That's what I do. I would buy more Ravagers. All right. We may not need to. Let's get Crunch. Can Crunch load up? We're now out of SRM 5s, which is a darn shame. But hey, them's the breaks. Sometimes a really, really strong offense, just dumping the enemy out, will save you damage in the long run. So we kind of made that choice. All right, so good. We were able to mount up. 80 tons, so surprisingly lighter than other carriers. It looks cooler as well. Seriously,
Waiting for orders.
I would not be surprised. All right, Blue Dragon, Karnov, we're fully loaded up. We're just able to make it to the front line. Although at the moment I'm busy collecting Sanctuary Tech. Look, can we lock from here? No, we cannot. Hold. Sanctuary Tech. I need more lances, NPCs, VRMs, and scatterguns. I'm very excited about the VRMs. The idea we can be farther away and deal more damage kind of boggles the mind. I mean, it's a simple flip, but a really, really powerful one, you know? Here we go. Data King. Definitely not going to be shooting at anyone this turn with the Ravager here, so we might as well make them force their hand, make them come to us just a little bit, even if it's only 1 hex, right? Nope, I got 1 volley, SRM 5 from 1 armor. Ooh, those are some nasty hits. Look at that, 26 armor on this side. Actually problematic for us, so we're gonna have to try to move over in this direction to the right so that we can expose our left instead. But let's go ahead and get a little more aggressive here. We've got Pirates. No, I want to start with Tank, because who is better than Tank?
Yes, Commander.
It's a tank. Up we go. Sprint straight on in, straight into battle. We've got our 60. It is a quick draw. Okay, we've got a quick draw out here. Send a few pings his way.
Firing all weapons.
We hit with a few. I like it. We'll take it. I sat abreast on a boat next to a Chinese lady while sailing around Greece. I thought I was speaking nautical, but she was giggling like a schoolgirl. Hey, at least she found the joy in it. At least there was humor there. Oh, come on. Pray to the bunny gods. 16 armor left, 7 armor left, 4 armor left, 1 armor left. Uh-oh. This is bad. We may have to pull the Karnov back and just let them go on foot or hook up to someone else.
Ready for order.
Fancy bun like this Omnimech right here will work. Ooh, that is bad. Okay.
Oh man.
HB's got a shot.
You got me.
And send piercing Gauss rifles. Good connect, good connect. Heck yeah! Oh! Lethal damage! All right, HB with a headshot. We're talking about 3 salvageable parts on the quick draw. That means no more spotters, but we are locked, I believe. So it's still a problem, but very exciting indeed.
Commander?
So let's see, we've got Antonides with the Marauder. We'll just keep pushing forward. If we can kind of bring our backline units to the front slowly but surely, hopefully it's going to get them to commit their units. We got 70 tons back here. They've got an Avatar. We got another Omni on the field. Hello. He's got LRM 45 on that thing. It's kind of nuts. And then we'll try to connect from back here. Send 3. Big hit with improved binary laser. Anywhere that you actually connect is devastating. Shoot off almost half the armor in one ping, right? So we'll just maintain position, precise strike. And we'll send. Clan Gauss rifle. Good connect. That is nasty. I totally forgot that the Clan Gauss rifle has through damage. Is that right? So if I hover over, 65 damage. I don't know. Does it? It does, doesn't it? But I don't see it actually listed here. Either way, it did something. Awesome. All right, LRM carrier. Oh, still out of range. Definitely not the best in kind of woody areas there. Right, pirate. We'll break all the way wide. We want to get kind of 2 different angles on him. And send. I'd be really, really keen to utilize his target painting on the next turn if we don't hit this guy. Ooh, do we ping him in the head? Injury resisted. Very nice.
Commander?
We got served. We'll break over to the side here. There we go.
Acknowledge.
And send. A little nervous about this guy who's way out in the open here. Oh, we're still on SRM's. Drat. That's okay. Little mistake there. We got 35 tons. Okay, maybe not so bad. Unless it's like a Nighthawk with a coil. I don't know if I'd want to encounter that. Okay, and reserve. What do they got? Here comes a 35 tonner. No one's locked the Karnov yet. I'm going to take a gamble. We'll come all the way down. There we go. So we got everyone on the field right now. Everyone's mobile and ready. So let's go ahead and take this opportunity to make the move. We're actually scouting with a Horsker. This is a little odd. Oh, perfect. Okay, so check this out. Target painting. Perfect. We're going to go in and paint the avatar right here. It's going to help out all the rest of the bunnies. We got Amiel with the LRM carrier. There it is. Our very first. Finally, we'll get that first volley on this guy. We'll use precise strike. Might as well. Look at that 91% chance. Send it, Amiel. Do the bunny god's work. That is a ton. Oh, yes. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. We're talking about 3 stability bars in one fell swoop. It's only going to take a little bit of damage to knock this guy down. We have now engaged with our LRMs instead of our SRMs mistakenly. So this should be enough to put him on his back, get those free called shots. That's exactly what we want. Send it, sir. Fancy Dan, and down he goes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everyone's very lovely, but they often think they're funnier than they really are in every language but their native one, in my particular experience. Oh, I don't typically think I'm funny, so I don't know. I don't know if that just like whooshes right over me. All right, what do we got here? So we've got good old Shaws. We've got the awesome. We'll drop the large pulse, and sometimes you gotta just for kicks it straight to the head. Nice. All right, we got a nice pierce. 3! We got 3 salvageable parts of that avatar. I don't know what happened, but it's amazing. Probably busted the XL engine. Not too shabby at all. It's time to go in and push Tank Hair's specialty. We're talking about just getting a little bit closer, pushing that front line. The Chonky Hawk is our scout right now. We got the 35 tonner in front of us. We've got an 80 ton V. We got 2 assault Vs on the left side, so playing this ridge line is going to be pretty huge, I would imagine. We'll go ahead and use shielded stance just in case that 35 tonner wants to come over the top and just Tank Hair might get hammered from the insurgent leader after all. So we'll hold right here. Oh, we got a Marauder. We can at least lock a little bit. We got Wily Coyote in the fancy bun. In the fancy bun, ain't that good. And we got HB.
Why am I in a cockpit? Is this smart?
Let's hold here, hold. We'll use Antonides to get the lock on. Some Marauder on the move.
Good to go.
And let's go in and lock up the 35. We got a Hollander. It's a good thing that we're going to get the jump on that guy. Okay, so he's got an AC-10. I was worried about something a little bit bigger, but you know what? If we're able to connect with him, we'll be able to do some decent damage. Nice connect straight into structure. That's solid. And of course, all that Inferno fast cam.
Receiving you.
And what do we got here? So fancy bun. I guess blue dragon to deliver. We'll actually break over to the right. It's going to expose our left side where the majority of our armor is at the moment. And we're actually going to utilize shielded stance to mitigate 50% incoming damage, and we'll hold. And we got the fancy bun. This is kind of where I wish, kind of like XCOM, I could go into Overwatch. Could be fantastic if that Hollander pops on out. We'll just kind of come to the edge of the tree line, and we will hold right here. And I think everyone else. So brace for Data King, and of course brace for Crunch. And we'll just pray to the bunny god that we do not get taken out midair, right? See what they got. I don't think they have any sight yet, which means one of these is going to have to get sight for him. So this 80 tonner right here, so he does have sight. That means anyone after him is also going to be able to hit us. Oh, 46, 43 on the right side, looking a little bit soft. Probably going to have to do a massive like move over to the right side there so that we can all expose our left side. So you'll just kind of all see us moving like this to expose the same armor. Sorry, I missed the bet for the fight because being hit with many SSB players for the tournament. Well, I definitely must commend you. You're always managing those huge audiences, Pirate. So you're a good one for it. No problem. No worries. All right, so where is our insurgent leader? He's pretty close by. So us moving over to the right side will actually move us closer to our main target, yeah? Let's go into reserve down to 8. Hold. Hopefully that 35 tonner doesn't have jump, just going to walk right through the fast cam Inferno. There it is, the Hollander. He's got that AC 10. There's the pop. And no joy. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Let's go and wipe out their scout before he gets too much indirect fire on target on us, yeah? All right, we're moving in. I don't want to move in as fast as possible. Kind of give him our left again. And we should be close enough to drop this guy out. We'll go in and lock this boy. 6 evasion is a lot. Coming over that hill, coming downhill like it. And there we go. So now we've got Data King. We'll go in and drop him. Dismount. You gotta remember, we no longer have advanced SRM5s. We only get 2 volleys with the Golem. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to make do with less than. But Data King has a full complement here.
Full speed.
Unfortunately, not close enough for the micropulse lasers, but we'll go ahead and send with a precise strike at the Hollander. Try and drop. Oh, there. Never mind. We're fine. Everything's fine. What VTOL am I flying tonight? You're flying the Horsker. You're flying the Horsker that's carrying our awesome, yeah?
Standing by.
All right. The Golem, I guess, can just kind of chill here then. So we'll just reserve down to 5.
Waiting for my opening.
I have half a mind to reserve all the way down so that this 80 tonner can try to spawn again, yeah? Gonna have to come in closer. Come on, do it. I know you want to. Come on, do it. And we can always refuse the line. Just pull it back just a little bit. Just play the distance game. How are we doing? Oh, no! Oh, my... Oh! Holy crap! Oh, no! Okay, we've got a problem here. Okay, so we took... I see. So we take fall damage. That's what happens. Wow. All right. So who went down? Was it... It was... Oh, look. It was Pirate. Well, Pirate, you were taking a little bit of a break here. Everything's fine, I'm sure. How is our... What about HB?
Oh, man.
Well, HB busted his legs, unfortunately. That's okay. Let's get Tank to... Let's get Tank to maybe just sort of scout ahead a little bit. Here we go. Little by little, we get that sight on there. Pilot down. Ain't that right? Yeah. Your Golem has 1 SRM shot. Your Vigilance for us. 1 SRM shot left, but it's from one of the suits. Oh, I didn't realize, Samuel. Thank you so much, yeah? Ooh, we got wrecked there. So we got Fire Support Demolisher. Oh my gosh. A double arrow 4. That's what's been hitting us thus far. Oh, no. Oh, no. All of our battle armor is down. Emergency deployment. The Karnov is down. We've got 2 VTOLs down. This is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, so our awesome. We don't have a shot here. We'll see HB.
Oh,
HB does have a shot. Precise strike. All right, let's go ahead and hit this guy. It's a Shiltron and a double arrow demolisher. Dear me. Okay, well, let's hope we connect with both the piercing Gauss rifles on the same location. Give him the old 1-2. We did hit him. He's got 20 structure left on the right side. We must have hit him somewhere else, yeah? Pirate down. Am I doing right? Yeah, you are. Needs more dire wolves and smoke kitties. Hey, Crunch. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're joining us right now. We're currently in a Black Hawk Down situation. Hopefully we'll survive. A Corsair's in. Oh, maybe we should use Vigilance on this one. And we'll go in and hammer away like so, yeah. Why don't I'll fire up the barbecue pit. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. No pilot losses, yeah? Don't think Pirates VTOL got hit in the cockpit, so maybe it's just veggie burgers. I think it would always be veggie burgers. LRM carrier. I guess we'll start moving over to the right. We are kind of slow. I have half a mind to actually utilize the Horseers just to move the LRM carrier a little bit faster, but I think since our main target's this way, we kind of want to just already start that process. So Marauder on forward. We'll utilize the berm for indirect cover. And hopefully we can lock from here. On that 80 right here. Perfect. So both of them are locked down at the moment, yeah. They heard the company picked up an LRM carrier. They decided to raise the pod. Well, the nice thing about the Vs is typically you really don't have repair costs, which is fantastic. So that's huge. Target prediction. This will be really great for the remainder of this turn. So not for this turn. We'll save it. Next turn, we can open with Wile E. Coyote, use the heuristics, and that should be awesome. Didn't quite nail it there. Triple F is actually Cordyceps. Oh god, is that ketchup on the screen? Hey, Tuberov. Yes, I don't know. Let's hold right here. Cool off, cool off. And the Golem battle armor. I guess we'll start just prancing over to the right side here. And we'll use shielded stance. You never know. They've got a lot of AoE. So hold here. All right, Data King, Crunch. Crunch on the sprint. No joy there. Wow, we lost like everything. Can they mount on anybody? I think it's just the Blackjack Omni. It's like a 200 rated fusion core. Not really too much going on there. Come down to 7, come down to 5. There we go. So now we can get the jump on them. Let's see what we can accomplish, right? We got our awesome. We'll get the piercing large pulse back online. That's a good hit. Where do we hit? He's got 72 total structure and armor on the right side. HB is a little bit hot, just standing in the heat here. So we'll walk it on back just a little bit, and we'll drop out the ER large, drop out the LRMs, and send the piercing Gauss rifles.
Giving them the business.
There it is. Thank goodness we don't have to face off against all 60 LRMs and everything else. But we still have those Aero 4s we got to deal with, yeah? All right, Marauder. We'll get up high. Come right over, right to the apex, right to the top. We're going to focus on in and hope that we can deal significant damage.
Let's make it happen.
To the front, we're at 48. We have 48 armor left there, so it's 88 in the front. We can definitely drop that on this one. Tank Hair is on the move as quickly as he can. He's actually going to stay in the tree line as best he can, because if I recall, the insurgent leader is very close by and can probably see us. So Battlelord up, hasn't fired on the last turn. Full complement and send. Come on, you can do it. I believe. Very close. 28 structure left. Come on, Wiley. You've got this. You've got that Clan Gauss rifle. Walk it on out. High ground. Oh, I forgot the target prediction. Again, all right. Precise strike. We'll be selfish. And send. Good. There it is. Beautiful. So we've got both the Vs down. That is fantastic. That was terrifying. They absolutely did immense damage to the Bunny League. And on top of that, dropped out some VTOLs. All we've got left is the General himself. So we'll hold right here, probably an assault if they're moving this late in the phase. There we go, 90 tons. Could it be? Could we have?
Standing by.
I have no idea what we got here. I don't know if it's going to be like a, I guess like a, what's that, like a command mech, or it's been a while since we've seen like a Cyclops or something. I'm hoping for the best. So let's just hold. I guess we'll keep some distance. We'll break over in this direction. And hold here. Oh, this is a little dicey. And we'll move our 1 hex at a time.
Go.
And come on, Crunch. Come on, Crunch. I believe you can get in the fight by the end of this. And hold. Okay, what do we got? What do we got?
Show 'em what you got.
What is it? So full reserve down. Let's let him come to us. He's got a scout for himself. And he's running away. Okay. Smart, actually. Smart move. Oh, he's gonna pop up on this ridge line right here. Okay. Perfect.
Standing by.
Okay, so let's utilize Tank. Tank's gonna be able to see him. Here we go. We're about to find out what this guy's got. We've got that line.
Go into full throttle.
And we've got a Cyclops. All right, so it's got looks like a hardened cockpit of some kind. MRM-20, UAC 10, Streak SRM-4, double ER mediums. Not bad, not bad. Shielded stance just to keep us safe. And we'll send him a nice little ping here. There we go. Very beautiful. Beautiful thing is we're going to be able to get our shots on, and then we're going to be able to do it all over again before he can even move. So we basically have a double turn. It's fantastic. So what can we accomplish with this? So let's get Serve to come around the backside as quickly as possible. We might be able to get some green shots on ya. Oh, the flying unit. That is our Horsker airlift VTOL. It can actually pick up our big boy so that we no longer have to walk. It's fantastic. You don't have one, definitely keep an eye out for it. All right, beautiful. We got
Right here.
Amiel in the carrier, and we are in range. Full indirect.
Right.
And we'll drop this in from above.
Copy that. Firing.
Very, very effective. Come on, stability. Oh, barely any stability damage. Okay.
I'm receiving.
Fair enough. This insurgent leader is quite resilient.
Roger.
And give him the improved binary lasers. Okay, we got a breach already. This is looking very, very dire for him. We're already getting all the bunnies online. Let's walk this ridge line. I don't think they've rolled them out to Rogue Tech yet. Oh, the Horskers? Gosh, they're so much fun. They really, really change
I've got a
things.
sensor lock.
One of the things that I really like about this, I guess, iteration of Battletech Advanced is just the fact that you can actually cover a lot of weaknesses. So it's like if you've got a mech that is super strong, but it just cannot really move, like it's a giant turret, essentially, then you can cover for that. Obviously, there's pros and cons and everything, but I mean, that's kind of what makes it fun, you know? Oh, we got that line. A little obstructed, that's okay. Precise strike. Try and connect with those long-range weapons.
Go.
God, I love the internal structure damage. You almost just,
Ready for orders.
you cross your fingers and hope and pray, and then just see whether or not it goes boom.
Bye.
All right, in for 2. Now we'll hold right here. We
Waiting
got
for
Data
orders.
King just walking on over.
Going full throttle.
Take a walk in the park. Walk in the park.
Standing by.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring this down to initiative
Roger
phase
that.
5, so we can all move as 1, and we all get our turn before they do. Perfect. We'll go to 4. Why not?
Waiting for
All
orders.
right, so here we go. I want to get Serve, and I'm going for that green. Going for the green. Going for the green. Are we there? Are we there? Oh my gosh. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to getting that green. That's okay. All right, switching to SRMs. And send it. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Oh, didn't turn ourselves enough.
I'm
Okay,
here.
our awesome. There we go. But our awesome can definitely connect. And full salvo.
All right.
Oh,
Show 'em what you got.
heck yes. Is he? Oh, wait. Okay, so he's not done yet. He's not done yet, but he's getting there. All right, Marauder, walk it in. That's what we're talking about. This is the good stuff. All right, bring it around. There we go. Give him the big hits. And give him the love.
Firing all weapons. Awaiting orders.
Tank's going to manage.
Copy that.
And we'll just keep hammering away. Drive that stress up there. And send the ping.
Affirmative.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Holy crap. This guy's resilient. 95 structure left, burned through entirely. We got HB.
man.
He's got the shots.
You got me.
And send it. Get out of there.
Oh, that went in like butter.
No way! This guy's tough. Holy crap.
Standing by.
I love them improved binary. They are so powerful. They're ridiculous. They're quite amazing. All right, target prediction. Well, we need an... I hope not. Hopefully we won't need a search and rescue. He didn't really eject, did he? All right, LRMs, and just finish this guy. It's more than enough. 37, completely open in the front. There it is. High five, bunnies. High five. Cross your fingers for the bunnies that it didn't go to the big bunny god in the sky, yeah? Problem with horse cars, the unit carried by will not get the evasion, yeah.
Bunnies, the area has been cleared. Dar's give me the green light to land immediately. Hold position.
All right, bunnies. Total win, total win. Cross your fingers. We don't want to see those Fs in chat, yeah? That is a thing. Good to know. Yeah, no. The thing is that they move quickly enough, and if you've got assaults in there and they're not kind of like the main focus of enemy fire, then hopefully you'll be okay. But if they do get focused, ooh, it's rough. All right, moment of truth in 3, 2, and 1. So far, so good. So far, so good. I love V's. Nary a scratch, not even a repair. It's amazing. Will the Bunny League suffer any pilot losses? That is a resounding no. Congratulations to those who had the faith. All right, let's bring it on over. We'll see what we got, yeah? Heck yes. Yes, of course you live. All right, we've got the full avatar if we wanted a full quick draw. Double arrow 4 from the V's. MRM 20 from our main target. E-cooling 2. Fire control system Artemis 4. Precision, a lot of arrow 4 ammunition. Oh, I want this so badly. The arrow 4 Inferno. I'm going to take that. And then I'm going to get 2 parts. We're going to get 2 parts, of course, of the... Ooh, do we get the Cyclops part? Oh, I'm so torn. Okay, we're going to get 2 parts of the Omni. We might luck into something else. I know this is a little wild, but here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Holy crap, that is a wide loot table. We have a full avatar. All right. AC2's large pulse, C3 slave. We got some pretty darn good stuff. Not shabby at all for a warm-up with a General 3 skull in the tundra. All right, so no repairs. No repairs, nary a scratch. That's fantastic. Oh, although I should probably stop by the vehicle bay. Okay, they're still there. Thank goodness. All right, beautiful. So that means we can actually jump straight in to a Union dropship. Well, tell you what, I'm curious because I've never seen that before. So I'm going to save right here. And we're just gonna, should we take a look? Should we? I don't know. Should we take a look? I want to take a look. Maybe we'll just leave right afterwards, but it's so cheap. It's like 92,000, right? So let's just see. I'm just curious. We can always like restart the game. I'm sure that's fine, right? Where are we at? We'll just do the small one, the Union dropship here. No, Union dropship contract. All right, we'll go over to the command center and see what we got. Bounty hunting, battle in an urban environment. We got a battle in a polar environment. Engaging in reconnaissance. These are always kind of nice. Planetary government. I don't know if they can actually employ spam, if that makes sense. I don't know if they can send specialty units. That'll be interesting. Pirate organization. This one's Joint Task Force of Pirate and Dark Caste Units. What are Dark Caste units? Is that like part of the Sanctuary Alliance or something? That sounds new. I have no clue. Dark Caste equals clan pirates. Ooh. So let me ask you this. Are clan pirates tough? I don't know. Because free clan stuff, that'd be pretty darn awesome, right? I mean, if we move as one and just kind of move as a giant bunny Katamari no Damacy, that'd be pretty darn awesome. I guess while you answer that, we'll stop by the barracks. Yes, they are. Oh, Dread. Why is everything so hard? I mean, we've got to take risks at some point, bunnies. Let's be real. We got to take some risks. Ooh, speaking of which, Pirate Knight. Take a look at this. You can have perfect targeting, able to use increased knowledge of targeting systems to ignore 2 evasion. I don't know about that. Kind of feel like you'd be better off here. We got sensor suite. Perform a sensor lock on all enemies within 350 meters. Not too shabby. 5-round cooldown though. That's a little rough. I think we'll take Master Tack. You can go and get the move on a little sooner, right, Matt? Master Tack. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Pirate. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Tag team. 3.5 skull battle in the lowlands, and they like our help. So what's interesting about this is we might have allies actually. So 4-pick 19. Let's do it. Do I have enough for gunnery 9 yet? I don't think so, but you're getting there. That's for sure. How far? So awesome Marauder. I kind of want to try out. Oh, but we're too heavy, aren't we? Honestly, I kind of want to try out the Thunderbolt. It's at 65, which means we need to downsize a little bit. Oh, that's a rough one. Horskers. I mean, the Karnov. I know. So we've got an Omni, but it's not that fast, is the thing. We don't really have battle armor handholds on it. I guess we can deploy one. Tell you what we're going to do. We're actually going to pull the Karnov out. I know. It's a sad, sad day. We can go ahead and get our... So that's 40 tons. We'll go ahead and grab our... Not the fancy bun. We'll grab the Marauder. We'll pull the Marauder out. We're actually going to get the Thunderbolt in, which actually lowered our tonnage. Huh. No, I can keep the Karnov. Whew. That's a close one. All right, there we go. So Blue Dragon right there. And I think we're good. I think we're looking good. All right. Heck yes. 3.5 skull battle in the lowlands. So let's see what we can accomplish. Oh, it's Agamemnon. If I recall, there is actually a mission out there where we can kill Agamemnon. I don't know how we're going to manage it. So bunnies, if you know what the sequence is, please tell us. I've always been interested. What do we got?
All right, Alpha Lance. The task force is up ahead. Our intel puts them somewhere in this area. Once we've cleared the enemy lances, regroup at this location for extraction. Oh, right. Listen, bunnies. Do us all a favor. Stay out of the way. Let the professionals work.
Hey, is this guy for real, boss? Hey, I say let him take all the enemy fire. Less overtime hours from the crew.
Just stick near them and keep them alive. It doesn't matter who gets the kills, as long as these professionals make it back more or less intact. Saddle up, Alpha. Let's clear the Sayo and go home.
Oh boy. New belt pirates.
Hey, Mercs, how about you off today and we call this even? You don't need to be involved in this, and I'd rather not have to kill you if I don't have to. So turn around and go home, or forget all about it.
This is Argo Actual. Local government lands will cover your advance and... That won't be necessary, Argo. We've got this in our hot pink mechs. Just stay put and keep out of our hot pink fields of fire. Understood, Agamemnon. But we're under contract to... Then you can lift off then, and collect your payment. Hot pink Agamemnon out.
All right, grand. So the nice thing is it seems like we've actually positioned ourselves in a bit of a pincer. It's looking awfully rough for the enemy. Oh my gosh, we got a Royal Kintaro on the field. That Kintaro 19B. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, isn't this the clan Burro? Wow, okay. Is it Burro for bandit? We got Crusader. Okay, so this is the pirate forces here. That's a really cool little icon there. That's a very clean looking Crusader, where Clan Burro is missing a few things, taking a bit of damage here. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and load up if possible. Are we close? Where is the... Here's the Karnov. Got Crunch. Crunch might be close enough. We'll try it. Yes, we can. Perfect. Load on up. We get a little bit of coverage with that 8 evasion.
Bunnies, I'm seeing new contacts, probably the Dark Cast Lance.
Wait, that wasn't them?
Listen up, people. We've got another lance in the AO, so we need to intercept them before they can flank us. I don't think he's listening to our comms at all, bunnies. Better go handle that second lance before they do some real damage.
All right, well, we're kind of at their butt, so it's going to be okay. Airlift time. I'll fly that mech into their face. Oh, Burrock, thank you. Hit him in the butt. Well, I don't think we can probably hit him in the butt right now. just because we got to be careful. They do still have 8 evasion, so we want them to move first. But they're looking pretty darn awesome. They've got Royal Kintaro. I would not mind getting a piece of that. We do have 4 pick 19, so we can be gentle. There's that Whitworth. They got some nice color schemes here. And I'm guessing... So our allies actually have an Atlas out here. They got a Jaeger mech, a periphery version. We've got a rocket launcher Archer. That's a little terrifying. The sad part about this is you can just dump the whole thing. It's going to have like 4 medium lasers left. But that's a ton of damage up front, right? Let's go ahead and hold. Just keep holding here.
Roger that.
Until 7. What do they got on 7? It's probably going to be this Crusader right here. If we can get him to move, we can commit and just absolutely slam into him, especially with the horse curse picking everyone up. You know you want to. There we go. There we go. It's coming to us. Heck yes. We're still good. We're still fine. The rocket launcher Archer is a great duel mech. Yeah, no kidding. Thing's terrifying.
What's up, boss?
No shots on from here. Okay, so what we're going to do next, we'll get Blue Dragon. I'm going to come on back. Does he have any long-range weaponry? He does not really. So we'll pull on next to our Ravager here. Just want to make sure that we can pick him up. There we go.
Let's go.
And we'll lock to the Crusader. So he's now down to 2 evasion. He's very, very hot. He's in a very bad spot right now.
No.
LRM carrier, we want to stay indirect. So bring ourselves back and around.
Okay.
Heck yes. Good job, Samuel. And slam these home. Good luck, bunnies. Gonna go grab some sleep. Chappie, thanks so much for swinging on by. I hope you have a great, great weekend, a great rest, and we'll catch you on the next one, man. Have a good one. Greta dual mech fights climate change. Why is that? Just because of all of the emissions or something? Antonides. All right, perfect. We got acid. That's fantastic. Hey, Narston, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Bunny League. It's very good to have you with us, man. And if you're joining us right now, we're currently in our second mission of the night. We're fighting against the Dark Cast and Pirates. So apparently, we're looking at a plethora of clan bandits. So should be pretty interesting. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much. Good to meet you, man.
Oh, man.
All right, we got a battle hammer. We got the line. I kind of want to do the pickup first. So we've got our Horsker. Master attack allows us to do this, but I kind of want to hold back 1. We'll maintain that 8 evasion so we don't take too many hits, right? So I'm actually not going to move on this turn, even though we have the opportunity to do so. So they've got the Clan Burrock. It's got a Shadowhawk. It's got a Jaeger mech. The fancy Royal Kintaro. How many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They got like at least 13 mechs on the field. That's a little nuts. But I guess that makes sense if... So they've got 2 support lances. 4, 3, 12... No, they've definitely got a star in here for the Dark Cast. That's kind of cool. So they actually utilized the star. That's awesome. Oh, hello. They got the Fox. I think that's a Clanner mech too, right? The Fox CS1. Bloody Nose was telling me about this thing. Holy crap. Wow, he's got LRM 30 on it. Medium lasers, SRMs. That's crazy for 50 tons. That's nuts. Well, we do want the enemy to move first. So I guess we'll hold again. We'll just kind of do this one at a time. It's probably going to force them to move little by little. And hopefully our allies can assist. But they're all on initiative 1. That's crazy. Even the Archer, interesting. Would have expected they would be like higher up on the initiative order, but so that probably means they're going to be shooting at us for that thunder. And no joy, just a little bit of a tickle. Nova unit equals 2 stars and 1 star of battle armor or vehicles. A Nova unit. Do you think this is what we see on the field right now? We've got 2 new belt pirate support lances. So let's say anywhere from 7 to 8, probably. And then we can already see 4 out of what I would imagine at least 5. And that thunder with the lowest evasion, they are taking the shots to us. That means their butt's going to be to our allies. It would be great if they can dump the rocket launcher straight into the rear, yeah? Nova equals reinforced company, more or less. Oh, I don't like that. Enemy reinforced, don't like it at all. This is getting kind of crowded. It really is. This is where I wish we had Inferno Arrow 4s or something like that. It'd be super helpful. We got a lot of energy on the field. And there it is. I think that next to the Whitworth. Oh, why is there a butt to the... Well, the Karnov likes to play it dangerously. Hey, guess. As you can see right here, there's that... Okay, so it's the Jaeger mech. I thought that might have been the 5th, but I was wrong. Royal Kentaro is now moved. He's flipping it around. Shot to that Thunder. No narc. Probably gonna narc us in the... Oh! Ooh, that's terrifying. We should probably start striking back when we get the opportunity. Gosh, I'd love to fly the Karnov right into that. Karnov more like Katnov, wanting to show its butt to everybody, I guess. Ooh, hello! Look at this. Oh, primitive gladiator. Oh, that's sad. It's such a cool looking mech though, but all of the weapons, all the energy hardpoints, all negatives. 55 tons. I would not guess that from its kind of its bulk. Definitely looks larger. Definitely looks like it's a heavy to me. But it's a tiny heavy. How about that? Now what else do we got here? So it is our opportunity. The Jaegermech's flipping it around. I probably will target the Jaegermech first. It only has 400 armor total. If we survive... Oh, that's... Yes. All right. That's what we're talking about. Okay, we survived. That's what we like to see. Okay, what can we do?
Oh, man.
So HB,
You got me.
Let's start with a pickup. Here we go. We got our Horskers. We'll grab the Battle Hammer with Serve Cold.
No target.
A Nova's a star of mechs and a star of battle armor, at least according to Sarna. Well, if that's the case, they're not following the strict definition, but I'm not surprised they are the bandit cast, the dark cast after all. There is that concept of free thinkers, the heresy I know. Oh, I didn't realize we've got a catapult C4C on our side as well. So they got an Atlas, they got a catapult, they got a, what's this, a rocket launcher archer, and then last but not least, they got themselves a periphery Jaeger mech with cannons and rifles. Royal catapult? Hello, nurse. Oh, please. Uh-oh. Now I want that. That is my choice right there. Obviously, the Fox is special, but that would be fantastic if we can get a piece of that. That is awesome. Speaking of awesome, let's go in and pick that guy up.
Roger.
There it is. Gladiator is mighty and small, mighty, small, medium. Sure looks that way. A binary's 2 stars worth of clanners, be it mech, fighter, or Vs, or battle armor. Man, it takes so long for our allies. There we go. Rifleman. All rifles on a rifleman. Go figure. Shot to the archer. I just want to see this guy dump his full rocket launcher complement. Full complement of rockets. Right, awesome. We got the awesome. We got the Chonky Hawk. Chonky Hawk on the move. Get a little bit closer here. Good. Now let's go in and just show him what tank care is all about. We've got sight on like everybody at once. Give him a ping. There we go. Soften him up. We want to open up the front there. He's got 18 armor in the front. Very, very soft in the middle right now. Fantastic. And a ping to the head to boot. That's awesome. Just dump that heat in there with a haywire ER medium laser. This is fantastic. The Gladiator equals an early Shadowhawk. So, I mean, I think it looks cooler than a Shadowhawk. But by the way, bunnies, if you haven't seen it, I just noticed today, like 6 days ago, Hired Steel, the mech machinima, episode 3 has been out for like 6 days. Didn't even realize. I saw it today. Has the Shadowhawk in it. So that's what reminded me. Don't think that is what you meant by hello, nurse. Typically not. Typically not. Or get a Wily with a fancy bun. We'll hold on the fancy bun. We can actually engage, which is interesting. No, we're not facing the right way here, so we might as well lock up the Crusader and drop this guy up. Hey, another nerd. So if you go look up Hired Steel episode 3 on YouTube, and it's got Texas voice, it's got Baradul's voice in there. Really, really freaking cool. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Of Hired Steel. It's like a CG Battletech series, like a fan-made series. Really, really high quality, really well done, and it has everyone's favorites in there, like voice-wise and everything. Yeah, it's really, really exciting stuff. I was very surprised. I didn't actually know that came out already, so I was pretty stoked. I'm actually gonna wait until Initiative 1 to load up Data King, just in case we get popped in the butt with a Karnov, right? So we get our awesome. I guess we've been working this guy. I know I wanted to hit the Jaeger mech, but there we go. Improved binary lasers. There it is. Half the body gone. Absolutely fantastic. He's got a huge hole in the middle as well. All that damage is just gonna flow right through. Let's go. We'll get into a little bit of cover here. Our poor Fancy Bun is in a very dangerous place, but we definitely do not want this guy moving. So let's try and finish him off and send. Oh, rough. That's tough. There's 4 episodes so far. Starts with episode 0. Oh, I forgot. Okay, we'll hold here and just hope they don't shoot us in. But hopefully they might be occupied with our allies, but I highly doubt that. Because if you think about it, we are the main threat right now. Our allies haven't moved at all. They haven't drawn any aggro. But 70 tons, we got a Warhammer crawling up the left side there. Double ER PPCs, nailing the Archer on the right side, but the Archer's pretty darn tough. Really taking a beating. We'll go reserve down to 1 and let's just let them actually do something. So our allies are out there. So we got an initiative 2 mech out there somewhere. Not too sure how heavy it is and why it's moving so late, right? Maybe it's off in the distance here. Oh, it is the V. We've got a really large... Oh, that's a lot. Okay, it's going to tank hair. And of course, tank hair is okay. There we go. Beautiful. I just love the line putting... Yeah, warheads on foreheads. I heard that one too. That was from 3. Did they get Razor on the roster too? Razor, is that a pilot? I'm not sure. Potentially. I don't know all of the people there yet. That's your job? Heck yes, Samuel. Heck yes. All right, so come on, guys. We need you in the fight here. We've got an Atlas with a Gauss rifle looking pretty darn awesome. Let's get Data King. We'll finally load on up. And then we'll be able to get the Karnov and the battle armor into the fight. Maybe drop him right next to that Jaeger mech. He might be too far. I have a feeling he's not really going to move closer than that. Probably the smart thing to do. Just hold position. And finally we get to see our allies in action. They've got the high ground. They've got a rear facing position. Atlas forward. He's got that Gauss rifle, LRM 20, and an ER large at long range. There's all those medium pulses slamming into the rifleman. Pretty, not the best, but decent enough damage. I definitely wouldn't want to be in the rifleman's shoes right now. He's only got 5 armor on that arm. You want to take a flyer into the face of an AA mech? Yes, I do. You got to be aggressive. That's the way. If anything, at least just to drop the battle armor and then get the Karnov out. I don't know if the Karnov, as we've been seeing so far, VTOLs seem like they don't, the pilots typically are relatively safe. So I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, Pirate's good at his job. Oh, that's what we're talking about. And the catapult drives straight in with a death from above. That is amazing. And connects and drops the Whitworth all in one go. That is the kind of catapult that we want. That is amazing. If you've ever seen us with the Bunny catapult C4 in our past careers, it was basically a jumping catapult. That's what it did. That's what it was good at, yeah? Razor Fist, I think. He has a YouTube channel, a few Battletech vids, explains why Battletech is cool and D&D is for nerds. That sounds like a cool guy. Oh my god, is that the full complement? Oh! Was that the Archer? Wait, was that the... That was the Archer. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy crap. It didn't even use all of them. Holy crap, man. Well, either he saw his time left on this earth was very, very limited and decided to go out with a bang, but dear god, that's terrifying. And first blood for that Archer. There we go. Good job, allies. I guess we'll hold and reserve here. Almost all the rocket pods. Ain't that the truth? That's terrifying. Practically disemboweled the corpse. Well, this guy's getting back on up, and he wants a piece of that. I mean, he had rockets. He's kind of out of luck right now. Okay, so we got 8 reserve again. They've got 1 on 7. That's going to be this Crusader right in front of us. Super, super hot. Basically, just torn open like a tin can. I doubt it's going to be able to do too much. Hopefully it doesn't just completely shut itself down and go suicidal and try to attack the Karnov. That's probably what I would do, but... and he's in on the awesome. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. We're good with this. Beautiful. I do all of it. Battletech, D&D, and Minecraft. That's what we're talking about. Versatility, Pirate. Versatility. All right, high five. I guess that's what you get when you push yourself. But I guess, you know what? Props to that guy. F to pay respects in chat for that guy. That's crazy. All right, what can we do here? So we got that Thunder. We got Blue Dragon Pirate Knight. Here we go. On the move. On the move. We'll get the Karnov a little bit closer. 5. Oh, no, it's the Horsker. Whoops. Whoops, my bad. This is Pirate. I'm going to guess we probably want to work that Jaeger mech. 34. What's the best chance to hit here? 40%. I guess we'll go for the 34. Nice little softening ping here. 48 in the middle. Yeah, if we get a couple of clean hits with the improved binary laser, let's core that Jaeger mech right out, yeah? It's no fun when they kamikaze themselves. I bet you have a 100-sided die. Oh my. All right, that Thunder. We got HP.
Wait, why am I in a cockpit?
We'll hold.
Smart.
Blue Dragon in the Karnov. That's what we're talking about. Here we go. Get as close as we can. We'll break over to the right, I suppose, for a little bit of safety, if that's even a thing. And let's go ahead and lock up. This guy's got 3. We'll lock up the Jaeger mech so we can be more effective with our shots. Hopefully we'll limit the number of bunnies that have to fire at that guy. We got Amiel. Amiel's in a decent position. I kind of want Amiel to be completely indirect. I don't know if that's possible. So maybe we'll just pull away. There we go. Pull away. There it is. All right. And we'll start that softening. Straight on there. 72%. Not too shabby. It's really, really good. Almost negating completely any indirect penalties. We've got an opening on the Jaeger mech already. That's fantastic.
Critical hit, Commander.
All right, let's go ahead and follow up with the business. Here we got that Thunder. In on the move. All right, here we go. Stack up. We're going to normal SRMs. Go ahead and we're going to overload the AMS as well. And full send. High five. You gotta love that pop. Heck yes, that's what we're talking about. Beautiful, beautiful follow-up by that Thunder. Absolutely fantastic. That way we do not have to face off against those 4 ACs coming our way. 400 armor was the only thing protecting that guy, and it didn't protect it for very long. Fantastic. Obviously not in the optimal range or position, but them's the breaks. You got to roll with it. Destroyed a lot of loot. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I just don't want to see that stuff come our way. Yeah. You'd have to see the Razor Fist video. It's pretty funny. I don't recommend his political material, though. Okay. Well, if you'd like to link it in the Bunny League Discord, I can definitely take a look. Ooh, hello. We got an excavator. This is awesome. We got some serious agricultural excellence here. That's fantastic. And obviously, those are not the Dark Cast. It'll be really cool if you can actually see, kind of like how the Hatchman has an animation to drop out his hatchet. If you can actually take that giant like scoop and just like rain heck from above. All right, Fox looks kind of like he's got the Apple MacBook Pro version of like the catapult boxes on the sides there. They're very sleek and slim.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
All right, we got a chance here. All right, Wiley. Crunch. I guess Crunch could drop out.
Yes, Commander.
How far can he go? I think he'd be close enough to at least hit with something. That should be fine. Especially when hitting the Fox. He's got 760 armor versus 742. Probably drop out the Shadowhawk because the Fox already went. So we're going to go ahead and dismount with a Golem. They're going to soak up a lot of fire, so it's a ballsy play. But that's okay. So fully mounted up. Perfect. And let's go. On the move. A little nervous about being out in the open, though. So we'll try and stay in the tree line and then cross all at once. So little movement here. We're going to go into focus in on that Shadowhawk and just send the SRMs his way. Do a little bit of damage there. That's a ton of damage. 7 each. That's ridiculous. It's amazing. HB, do not kill my VTOL again. My crew chief is not happy. Most crew chiefs are not happy with the Bunnyman. That's for sure. But I will try. I'll try. We're just letting you deliver the goods. How about that? Yep, they're going straight for the Golem. Ooh, it's going to be rough. Hopefully they'll survive. We just got to keep dishing out the damage. When are free chiefs happy? Good question. Because they're not free. We pay them in ramen most of the time. All right, Shadowhawk's pulling it back. He's already got softened a little too much for his liking. AC5 connect to the Golem. Oh, yes. I'm just praying our overloaded AMS is going to do the trick here.
Standing by.
All right, Fancy Bun. On the move. Want that cover. There we go.
Got it.
As close as we can. All right, what's the best chance that we got? On the Fox, we got almost a 40% chance, 46% chance to connect with a Royal Kintaro and a Singleton with a Gauss Rifle. I forgot that we've got the Gauss Rifle on there, not used to utilizing it yet. 59, I mean, I kind of want to just nail the Royal Kintaro so we can get more firepower on target, but I'm really tempted to just ping that Shadowhawk with the Gauss Rifle. Let's go ahead and work the Kintaro, though.
Aye, aye.
Decent ping. Very, very nice. He's only got 3 armor left on that left side, so we might as well just follow it up. Yep. When are free crew? Oh, crew. Well, crew chiefs. Crew chiefs. Man, I want that Royal Catapult. Oh. I don't understand how they're not getting hit. They have like no evasion whatsoever. It's kind of incredible. Maybe it's all the Guardian ECM coverage and the AMS coverage, although AMS isn't doing too much work, yeah? When it's not their bird that is red tagged, they know. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to lose one. I think we've got backup bear hunters. I don't have any backup advanced SRM5s, though.
Oh, man. You got me.
Okay, what do we got? Okay, Data King. Let's hold on Data King and reserve for now. So next turn we'll be able to deploy everyone else. We need to rotate the Battle Hammer around so we can actually get shots on target. When that catapult is nailing us, that's going to be really, really difficult to dodge any of that. Because we have 0 evasion, he's got high ground, he's got a Royal Catapult, he's probably got at least 40 tubes. Did they get to go again? Oh crap. Is it this guy right here? I bet it's the Royal Catapult. Please no. Please no. It is. All right, here we go. Oh, he's only got 15. Never mind. That's perfect. Okay, we're getting there. I'm surprised how durable these guys are. It's kind of ridiculous. Look at that. They've got over half of their armor left on both of the damaged areas here. How are we doing on this? This is 54. Okay, fair enough. We might need to drop the awesome, actually, if I'm perfectly honest. Attack ground, no. Let's go ahead and we'll get Serve Cold. Let's spin HB around. I kind of want to work that V if possible. Bring us around like so.
Rolling.
We have like very little evasion. What is this like? Zukov Heavy Tank. Oh, this is the big boy right there. Okay, fair enough. We'll go for the Kintaro. Is close to having an opening there. Try and drive that through. He's only got 3. We need 1 hit on that torso. We didn't get it. He still has 3 armor, so he's still protected. If we can get an LBX on that or something, it's almost guaranteed. Yeah, the Zukov will hurt if he hits. Oh! Sorry. That's just painful watching. That's terrifying. Did he just get hit with... What did he get hit with? Was that Thunderbolt? No. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, the mech grenade launcher. We've been hit by that before. That hurts badly. Very, very badly. Wow, that was a solid blow. He's definitely reeling from that one. Look at that armor. That's only from 2 turns of interaction. It's kind of nuts. Ostrak in. They can definitely deal with this. The double AC-10s, it'll whittle away quickly if they don't deal with it. But if anything, we can always help with our piercing Gauss rifles from afar. All right, so I've got HB. HB's got the shots. I could try and work this guy and hopefully drive through the Rhino. It will have to double hit on the same side. Heck yes!
We gave him that smooth jazz.
High five, bunnies. There we go. And in one salvo, down goes the Rhino. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We're just dropping out their turns here. The archer's in for close combat. Smart move. And I'll probably follow up with the guns. Pop goes the weasel. Arm is gone. And a very, very strong hit to the... I guess... They're pretty good. All right, I take this back. Agamemnon, your team's not bad. Not bad at all. You get the Rhino's horn for the party room on the Argo. The Rhino's horn. Oh, yes, absolutely. Gotta... I don't know how we're going to fit it on the wall as a trophy, but that'll be interesting. Watch it. 44, 51. We're watching these two in particular. Oh, thank goodness. Wow, they barely took a scratch. I mean, I know that there's a difficulty to hit on like battle armor unless you're using specific weapons and things like that, but that's
Commander?
kind of impressive. All right, let's push it up. This is mostly energy, so I'm actually we're coming out here with tank. We're actually going into the open, and we're gonna focus on the Royal Kintaro and send.
Firing a full salvo.
I saw orange. I see orange. There it is. There it is. 46. We've got an opening. That means that if we can go ahead and nail with the improved binary lasers, a single ping within that area is going to be more than enough. So we'll go ahead and drive into that and send. Oof.
Reporting critical hit.
Wow. I totally thought that we hit the torso, but we hit the arm, which had full armor, but it still just drilled right through that full 90. The Ravager can deploy. That's fantastic because if we dismount here, we'll actually get to go again immediately, right? Although I guess, no, we'll have to wait for 2 more mechs. All right, a little bit forward. Ooh, actually, we can't even engage here, so let's go ahead and mount up again. I keep forgetting that we can only move 1 hex with this guy. And hold. All right, it's up to the enemy. What do they got? On initiative 4. Okay, they're way over by our allies instead, so that's good for us. So we don't have to worry about return fire right now. Hang in there, buddy. Still in, and that was the catapult. Yeah, they're getting ballsy. I'm very, very impressed. I'm very impressed with the results. They're doing a great job. Typically, Agamemnon's team, they just kind of run out in the middle of nowhere and just get their butt handed to them. Oh, big Zukov, double AC-10. Big connect with the Jaeger mech. A smart choice for the target. And it's going to come back to us, right? Initiative 10, right? Okay, so we got our... And then lastly, the Atlas. The big full salvo. Oh, not super effective, but he opened up all the rest of the panels up front there, yeah? I'll admit I got used to seeing the AI allies with Rogue Tech and being more of a hindrance than a help, but this is refreshing to see. They're doing a great job. Very, very impressed.
Waiting for orders.
Hold on reserve. We want to move down to 7 at least. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. What do we got? We'll start with the VTOLs. Pirate Knight. We're going to move quickly here. Want to break out to the side. There we go. And we know we've been already working on that Shadow Hawk, so we can go ahead and try and connect with that guy. That'll be great. Better yet, let's go ahead and paint the target. We're going to paint the Shadow Hawk so we can drop him out. He's kind of earlier in the order. I have confidence we can do it. And the Karnov, we're actually going to get super in their face, which is terrifying. I'm sorry. How are we doing here? 39 armor on this side, 62 armor on that side. We'll just kind of bring ourselves like this.
Full speed.
And SRM shielded stance for sure. I don't know how long we'll last for, but we'll try. And we got the Dervish 51. Work the Bulldog. Do we want the Bulldog? Do we want the... Let's work the Dervish here. I think we got a better chance here of doing some decent damage. That's not bad. That's not bad. Especially if we can get close enough and kind of give him a nice swift kick. All right, this means Data King can deploy. No problem. Although I don't... Hopefully he doesn't have to jump. Can he walk off of this little hillock? Please say you can. Uh-oh. Can he shoot? Uh-oh. Oh, no. He can't even shoot. Oh, this is horrible. Wow. So we have to mount up. And if he gets stuck, that'll be a travesty. Okay. Ugh, this is terrifying. We got 2 units up here. Careful maneuvers. Not so careful, crossbow. This is looking maybe a little bit dire. All right, that thunder. There we go. Let's go ahead and break over to the side. Do we want to support tank? We'll get out there.
On the move. Full speed.
It's all energy. Royal Kintaro. He's totally opened up. Let's go in and drop in the full complement.
Firing on
Oh, hit to the head.
top. Solid connection, that one.
Just a tiny little ping, but it's enough. It's enough. I mean, it's a tiny ping with a giant missile to your head.
You got me.
Okay, so we work this Shadowhawk. He's on initiative 6, so he's coming up next. He's got an AC5. I mean, this guy's pretty much done. Who else is left here? We've got Amiel and the LRM carrier. Let's go in and work and hopefully drop out the Royal Warrior now. Or we could drop the Shadowhawk on his back right here. So we're looking 72%. That's looking a little nicer there. We'll drive him unsteady because he's just under threshold. Send in the full 60. Drive up that stability damage. There we go. So he's almost completely knocked down. So he's unsteady already. That means Crunch can move in with his own shots. Oops. Here we go.
On the move.
Now let's try and finish the job there and knock this guy down. We're actually going to use shielded stance and try and just give him a little bit of a tip here and nail him.
Firing.
There he is. There he is. Beautiful, beautiful. And down he goes. Fantastic.
That is something.
Careful maneuver gets you out of any stuck position. One movement, no other action, although mounting up would be fast. Oh, seriously? So is careful maneuver, it's a universal, like, ability?
Why am I in a cockpit?
So, like, ability here, we got erratic maneuver. Careful maneuver. Thank you. Reduce, I've never used this before. Reduces movement extremely heavily, bringing it to a crawl, but it allows the unit to ignore all pathing and terrain restrictions for the turn in order to unstick itself from bad terrain. Oh, thank you. I had no clue. That's crazy. Thank you so much, man. All right, so we got shots. Let's go for it. We can get shots on. Might as well hit that Royal Kintaro. There it is. That's all we needed. It's beautiful. So we got 2 mechs out of the fight. That's fancy. I've used it to get a tank down from. Oh my gosh! I don't know how that works out, but that's awesome. I'm glad that they have a little bit of gameplay worked in there. All right, they got a lot of guys out here. Come on, finish that. You know, you just gotta punch out. This guy's just completely opened up like a can. Next one up's gonna be the Fancy Bun. Should be able to follow it up on the Shadowhawk as soon as it's our turn. So the Excavator mech's in. Not gonna deal too much, I think. Hope. 44, 42. Very even across. Okay, time for me to go to bed. Catch you next round. Crossbow, thanks so much for swinging on by. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one, man. Yeah, Bloody Doves got tired of his units getting stuck. Even Bloody Doves. Even Bloody Doves. No, that makes sense. It's a smart move, honestly. A lot on the box. We're out in the open. We're going to take a serious beating. But we've got fresh armor, so we might as well do it. We'll take this moment, take the hits, and cross the road, essentially. All right, Fancy Bun. Get straight to the edge. We'll get that shot on. We get free called shot. And we'll go straight to core. There we go. And the Shadowhawk is down. Fancy. Very, very nice. Bunnies, I'm watching from bed. High five! I'm glad you can really chillax like that. That's fantastic. I mean, that's like one of the great joys, right? Being able to do things from your bed. I remember for the longest time, I kind of like blended what I would do in the bedroom and then what I would do like in other rooms. You know, you're supposed to like separate, it's like bedrooms for repose and sleeping. You're not supposed to have screens, things like that. But I really only had one room. So we kind of, everything was like basically like a studio. And it was not always the best because a lot of distractions. It got kind of rough. Dervish. Gross. Oh, thanks, Annie. Hey, welcome. Very good to see you. Why did the bunny cross the road to get his mech into the fight? Heck yes. Oh, 24. I cannot believe we're still hanging in there. And once again, the Battle Armor Advanced SRM-5, we've got one still active. I don't know how that works. It's almost like they all be in range, right? Every time you shoot. It's a little odd. Like, what would cause that? Because you're either in range or you're not in range, and if you shoot all, unless I didn't arm all of the advanced SRMs, which could be the reality. Yeah. Keep your bedroom. Well, that's just it, is the bedroom activities are different depending, but I know what you mean. All right, so far so good. Royal Catapult pulling it back and straight to the Golem again. This I'm worried about, but they still survive. It's crazy.
Damage is mine.
I wonder if it has to do with A, they're hard to hit, and B, you get that 50% drop. Oh, the Fox. Should we go into melee? I think we should. All right, Tank, you're doing it. We go in here on a nice swift kick. Let's go. Let's go straight for that leg. It's got decently armored legs on the Fox. Snap kick. There we go. Good connect. And guns. 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 That is a brutal, brutal sandpaper blasting of energy. How Bunny-like, doing it all in the bedroom like rabbits. Oh yes, Bunny watching Mos Def is bedroom activity. Ooh. I'm glad he still has a little more in the tube for the mech grenade launcher. The thing is nasty. I remember we were actually standing there and that thing hit us directly and it knocked us down all within one go. And I was always of the mind that you have to be driven over the stability threshold and you get one turn before you get knocked again and then you fall down. This was like mech grenade launcher hit us and we were just flattened. It was done. So there's some nastiness in there, which is quite impressive. So I'm glad he has more in the tube. All right, we got Shaw's in the awesome. Okay, so where does the firepower need to be? We can drop the CS one, but we might hit our ally, especially the improved binary laser. Don't want it, so I think we're going to go ahead and try and work that Royal Catapult and full send. Decent ping us a little orange there. Probably from the piercing large pulse, but that's about it. But decent amount of armor gone in one go. What do we got here? We've got our okay, so our ally, the Wild Catapult. Oh, it has a Beagle active probe. That's awesome. Remember, players fall over as soon as they exceed stability. NPC have to get hit. Oh, seriously? I didn't realize, forget. No, I did not remember. Thank you for refreshing me then. Okay, down he goes. LRM 20, send it. Oh, you know we will, Shaw's, if we get the opportunity. Hopefully he's not going for the... Oh, he's going for the awesome. He's got 54, 47, 40, 36, 32, 29. Getting a little bit rough. I forgot already that I wanted to drop him off. So if we've got that opportunity, definitely want to. So let's see. If we hold position, can Serve Cold's intensify firepower work in the air? I have no clue. We'll try it. We got some shots and send LRMs. Kinda looks like it works. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't think we can do what the description is saying, where we actually form like a pillbox. But I mean, I guess a pillbox in the air. We are pretty beefy. We just lose all our evasion, yeah. At least since we haven't really taken too many hits, hopefully we will draw some of the enemy fire. Warhammer's pulling it back. He's completely opened up. And he's choosing to, I guess, just face a corner. He's given up. Actually, he's giving his best armor to our allies, the right side, even though there's a gaping hole in that right torso. But he does have 1 point of structure down. It's the majority of his structure overall. And the archer, I thought would be completely useless. But I kind of feel like after he dumped the rocket launcher, or the rockets, that at this point, he's kind of tanking and going in melee and just causing havoc. It's actually quite... I'm impressed. I totally thought some of them would have been cored out by now. But they're just wrecking house. Or cleaning house, wrecking face. All right, here we go, here we go. Okay, so crunch. We got our Golem. We're going to start with Data King 1. I mean, at this point... Actually, no. I kind of want to move the Karnov, so it's going to be the Golem here. Okay, so we'll side... Can we come around? We got shots here. Not close enough here. Get into cover. Beautiful. Cross the road. Battle Lord. We can pretty much only shoot with that single SRM. So let's make it count. I guess on the Bulldog? We can work that Bulldog? Here we go.
My flamer is in.
Wow. That hit for 12 each because of Warlord. That's awesome. He just used his last rockets. Hey, he's doing a great job. That's all I gotta say about that. So we'll bring ourselves down to 6. So they can still move. Remember to drop the awesome off. Thank you, Tank. I forgot already. I'll do that right now. I think I have to do like a reverse airlift. I don't think I've ever dropped anything off. I've only picked things up. Because if I'm on the Awesome and it's the Awesome's turn, it's not like he can just sort of like jettison himself. He probably wouldn't want to. Oh! 20. Wow, that was lucky. That was so lucky.
Serious hit.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, come on, come on, come on. I can't wait. Drop him off already. Who's up next? Why did they get 2 turns? I'm pretty... Oh, you know what? Because we got both the Dark Cast and the Pirates. So now it's a Dark Cast turn. Is he going to cross shoot? Oh, he's going for the Golem. 24. 20. It's just this battle of attrition at this point. Okay, here we go.
Oh, man.
Pirate,
You got me.
you gotta airlift and drop. Can we drop anywhere we want? Select a target. How does this work? So, airlift or drop them off? How does that work? Attack the ground? No. I'm guessing maybe
Orders.
Shaw's has to drop himself? How does that even work?
Ready.
Mech needs to initiate it. Oh, seriously? Okay. Well, we might as well get moving. Let's get a move on. Here we go.
Got it.
Hopefully we'll still be alive. SRMs. Okay, let's go in and rock that catapult from above. It's got 8 armor now. 8 armor on that side. And then when the Awesome drops, that's going to be great. I can imagine it already. I'm salivating at the thought. I realize Tank hasn't really taken many hits thus far. I feel like either they're kind of taking it easy on us, or we're doing a really good job. Here we go. Vigilance to clear. That Thunder's pushing it on in. We're going to go in and sweep on the Fox. So in with a kick. And let's see what we can accomplish. Hopefully we'll hit that same leg. We want to hit his left, right? See a good connect. We hit the same leg, 23 up. Heck yeah! And out he goes. Beautiful. And down, down, down goes the Fox. That's fantastic. Type F in the chat if BTA got you addicted to Battletech again. Oh, definitely me. I mean, I've always been addicted to Battletech, but even more so now. So who's up next? We've got the Dervish. Okay, shot the Chunky Hawk. I'm still fine with this. Tank's a little soft in the middle, but he still has over half his armor. Unlike our Awesome. We got Wily, we got Fancy Bun. I mean, let's go in and push. We'll push the limit right here. So we'll get Vigilance to reduce the incoming damage.
Show 'em what you
And
got.
we'll go in and work this guy. We'll drop one of the medium pulses and go straight to core. I probably should have gone to the leg, if I'm perfectly honest. But I think our poor marksmanship saved the day. Heck yes. Stop scratching the paint. That is a Yang original. Seriously. And then the last one for this turn. Okay, Primitive Gladiator. He was already in a bad start just when he got into the cockpit. But it's even a worse start after getting hammered by our allies. All right, HB.
Wait, why am I in a cockpit?
Who is
this
up?
smart?
I'd like to... If I hit the Bulldog... If I hit the Catapult... Catapult has some ammunition. Let's work the Catapult with the piercing Gauss rifles.
I'm just giving that smooth jazz.
Nice central drop of all the Inferno fast cam.
What? No.
LRM carriers. Ooh, okay. Definitely want to drop this guy down. We'll go straight to the leg, I suppose. Is that going to work?
Okay. Firing.
He has 88 on that leg. We got an opening on the torso. And down he goes. Okay. Cross your fingers for 2. We get 1 salvageable part. Oh, well. Remember to drop the Awesome. Oh, thank you. Tank, you are a lifesaver. Unfortunately, I can't control the Awesome this turn, so it'll be next turn. But, yeah. Okay. So let's get a move on with the Karnov. The rough part is... Oh, I could flip it. Okay, we'll face him here. We'll come around the backside. It's going to be great. SRM's fantastic. To the Royal Catapult to the butt. He's got 60. To the bulldog, it's to the side. He still has too much. To the excavator, to the enforcer. Let's go straight to the back of the royal catapult. We'll drive him into unsteady at least. There we go. Beautiful. And then we can drop Data King straight to the rear. And we'll have full value on this one. It's been a pleasure, my friends, but alas, I must adjourn for the morrow. Great towel. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one, man. Have a good one. All right, here we go. Ravager battle armor. This is what we're talking about. This is what Data King was made for.
Got it.
He's in a prime position. And we'll send just a few pings his way. Let's arm the heavy recoilless and go.
Engaging target.
And down he goes. Very solid. Have you seen the new Bloody Dove's new mech, the turtle? I haven't. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it. Sounds super exciting. Super exciting. I'm all about the slow moving quads. I'm surprised. I thought they would have like tried to hit Mr. Catapult on the ground here. He's got an opening and everything. Maybe they were like just out of range, which would have been a shame. All right, who's up next? On 5. Oh, there's a tank down here. Didn't even see the V. Awestruck, that's to our allies. Shot on pink. God, this guy's barely been scratched. Look at that. He's lost like 100 armor.
I'm receiving you.
All right, awesome. Here we go. We got to drop it. So how do we drop? That's the question. I don't attack the ground, right? There's first aid, emergency vent, careful maneuver. Can I careful maneuver to the ground? I guess it's the only thing I can think of. I'm going to careful maneuver to the ground, see if this works. So he's in careful maneuvers. And, okay. I don't think I know how to drop down. I guess we're shooting from here. Can I move? Oh, no. I guess we're shooting. Let's dump out the royal catapult before we can do anything. And actually, you know what? Let's try and get lucky. Sometimes you got to just for kicks it straight to the head.
Roger.
That is not the head. Not at all. Oof.
Make it happen. Critical hit.
We collapse the lung and out he goes. Beautiful. We get 2 parts. Fancy. I put a pic of the turtle from tech readouts on the tabletop Discord. Oh, thank you so much. Battletech tabletop. What do we got here? Turtles. I didn't know it was based off a real thing. That's awesome. It looks very well rounded, like a geodesic dome or something. Thank you so much. Now I can kind of... Does it look like that in Bloody Dove's variant? Like it looks close enough? Or is it sort of built off or modeled off of... very close? Oh, that's awesome. They do such a good job. Okay. Yeah, we got fresh armor. I'm not worried about this. At least they're directing it to Data King and not over to our good Golem. We got tank hair.
Yes, Commander.
Tank hair on the cross. Let's go for shielded stance. We're coming around.
Will so.
Beautiful. All right, what do we got? We've got our dervish. We got the bulldog. Let's work the bulldog. Let's work that guy.
Affirmative.
There we go. There we go. He's kind of been all over the place, so if we can drop that guy out, that'll be great. He's only got 66 in the front.
Commander.
Tank did quite a number on him. We got Serve Cold in the Horsegur. Okay, so let's cross over. Ideally, we're going to start heading over to our allies so that we can actually like be positioning our piercing Gauss rifles already, right? 32. I mean, I guess we'll take a gamble and try and hit the bulldog here. Primitive 12%. Yeah, okay. So we're going for the bulldog here. It's not a high percentage shot, but if we do anything, we might be able to pierce through, right? Hey, Casper, 112,076. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Bunny League. It's very good to have you with us, man. If you're joining us right now, we're currently hammering away against the Dark Cast. So we're talking about those bandit planners. Oh, no way he survives that. Serious? Holy crap. Wow, these guys are resilient. I mean, fair enough. Props to them. That's terrifying. I mean, I guess the AMS, every time I see the AMS come out, sometimes I think someone's doing like a strafing run on the guy, but it's actually coming from them, right? Ooh, solid ping, very solid ping. And he actually has a breach on that Atlas. That's really scary. That's a big, big hit and right in the right place. Double AC-10. 5 structure left on the right torso of our allies' Atlas. Poor Agamemnon. Oh, what do we got here?
Agamemnon, this is Argo Actual. We're seeing another dropship inbound to this location. It could be enemy reinforcements. Agamemnon, do you copy?
He's gotta have his comm switched off. Great. Sorry, I hope we're getting paid a hell of a lot for this clown show.
I forgot that there are more reinforcements. Oh my gosh, this is a long one. Get your guys out of the area of drop.
Yes, Commander.
All right, so we got a Ravager. I guess we'll just step it back just a little bit here.
Roger that.
What are we going to work? So we've got the Bulldog. This might be overkill, but I'm going to do it.
Got it.
There we go. All right. So he's off the table. He's off the table. Beautiful. When do they drop, though? At the end of the turn?
Good to go.
I make a crunch. All right, let's just walk up by 1, and we're going to brace from this position. And then lastly, that Thunder. Let's try and get higher ground for when the drop is in.
Good to go.
And we're going to shoot over Tank Hair. Right to the Enforcer. That is a solid hit from Antonides. That was beautiful. Thus far, it's been a little bit mixed. That was pretty darn awesome. All right, Fancy Bun, we're going to try and do the same thing. Coming up the left side to get some elevation. And we're going to work the same guy. And full go. Beautiful. And the right side is gone. The main threat, that AC-10, is down. We got HB with the piercing Gauss rifles. I'm going to go in and work the lead right here. Try and work those MRM-10s. Hopefully we're going to detonate some of that ammunition.
That went in like butter.
I don't know what that means that we destroyed the back hoe. I don't know if that actually reduces their melee capabilities, but that's something. I'll take it. And let's go ahead and drive into the side here. We're going to use Precise Strike. And we'll dump straight into the Enforcer that lost that arm. Yeah. My VTOL is taking a beating. Yeah, no, we've all been taking a beating, and we've actually got more enemies on the way, right? Beautiful. So the torso is gone. Come on, punch out, buddy. You got very little left. You have very little left. All right, Pirate. I guess we'll just kind of work our way back a little bit. Since we're unable to figure out how to drop the mech, kind of pick it up and then, I guess, is the way that you drop a mech like pick up another mech? Maybe that's how you do it. Like you try to airlift another mech and that's how you sort of like swap them out. I don't know. It's an active ability on the VTOL. Master attack, erratic maneuvering, careful maneuver, attack, ground. Is that it? I don't see it. Yeah. Let's go and take the shot. Suck it up, champ. You're hanging in there. Little by little, guys, hanging in by a thread. Got Blue Dragon in the Karnov. All right, we'll come around. Where's the green? There we go. That's what we want. Let's get that green. Got the SRMs. Focus straight on in. And let's knock this guy down. This is more than enough. More than enough. Right there, right there, right there. There it is. And the Enforcer's down. Even better. It might be on the mech. I thought I looked. Yeah, if you see it, let me know. I'd like to learn. Well, the back home usually comes after the bottom. If I remember my early Chappelle, oh, like Capel? Chappelle terminology? Oh, understood. Or the excavator mech, right? Looks like you just hit airlift again and click on the ground. Okay. I will tell you what, let's try it with the let's try it with Surf Cold. You can do it with our Battlemaster, right? You do lose all evasion. I mean, that or lose the mech. I'm totally okay with losing the evasion at that point. Especially when they're still going to drop. I think on this next turn, it's not actually going to be a problem. All right, coming around. We got a solid set here. Battlelord, it raises the energy, so we're probably not going to be able to shoot the whole thing. So we'll drop a medium. No, we'll drop a medium pulse. We'll drop a haywire. I guess a medium X pulse and send.
Enemy outflanked.
Work that backside on the dervish. Open that up. Aunts, for you and me both, words are hard. I understand. I have trouble with words all the time, on a daily basis, in fact. So I appreciate your patience. Okay, so this guy's got a busted back, but he's turning it to us, which is kind of cool. Then again, we are coming from all sides. It's not really like he has much of a choice unless he moves as quickly as he can and just extricates himself from the situation. So all of us are to the front. But at some point, he's not going to have the speed or the agility to actually turn, and we'll be able to capitalize when it's butts to us, because we always go for the green. Oh, this Atlas is hanging in by a thread. He's got 5 structure on that right side. Still hasn't been pinged.
Yes, Commander.
And the Awesome. Awesome's not going to be able to do this himself, so let's go in and work that excavator mech and finish the job.
Tenfold.
There it is.
Come on, people.
Oh.
Make it happen.
We did not hit the torso. We popped an arm, I think? Okay, so we did pop off an arm. That's fantastic. And we did hit the torso. He's down to 22. But we've got an ally who's giving a little bit of extra love. And wham, bam. There we go. Is the Awesome an XL? Yes, it is, Annie. It is. So if they drive through that side, it'll be really bad. You've got the right thought of it. It is a serious threat. So, really want to drop him. But then again, we're about to get the hostile drop zone. If we can clear as many of the mechs as possible, it means that it's naturally going to allow our allies and us to focus fire, just because we won't have as many targets, right? So, oh, that's gone. That right side's gone. Oh!
Bunnies, this is Alpha Lance. We're under heavy fire. Bunnies, if these guys die, we do not get paid, no matter how much they might deserve it.
Yep, that's all it took. Just drill through one side of that Atlas, and they just kept hitting that side. That was all it took. All right, ally turn. Yeah, for his XL, that's right. Our XL is fortunately okay at the moment. That's straight to the butt. Heck yes! And the excavator's down. Beautiful. That was huge. Guns off the field. That was beautiful. Noob, he panic. You mean, Agamemnon? I think he's got that XL engine. He probably just went up in flames. Although I kind of imagined him panicking. He's Agamemnon anyway. If those friendlies die, does that mean more salvage? Unfortunately, I don't think so. That would be great. But I think they're off the loot pool, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would totally sacrifice Agamemnon and try and, like, push him into bad situations.
Waiting for order.
All right, horse girder. So this is where we get to see. We've got our airlift. We can just choose a location, right? I'm left clicking. I don't see it. Am I supposed to, like, directly below? Thank you. Very good. Thank you so much, Tank. I guess the question is, can I fly and then drop them off? So let's go in and do this. We'll get right... Ooh, maybe that's a little close. Let's back it up a little bit. Here we go. Ooh. Minimum distance. There it is. Bring us around.
Stepping in.
Drop. Heck yes. Beautiful. You lose all evasion when you drop. No, that's okay. That's okay with me. Oops. Wow. Okay, so click, then this, then confirm. Okay, there we go. Heck yes, that's beautiful. Because the thing is, we're about to get a drop right here. So if I just drop out in the open, that wouldn't be too cool. Thank you for teaching me, man. That's super valuable. Otherwise, it's basically, if you're in the air, you're staying in the air, right? no matter how bad it is.
Attention local government lands, you screwed with the wrong people. You should probably start running now.
Command, we have another hostile lance on the field. Please advise.
How much you want to bet he doesn't even try to ask us for help?
I do not make losing bets, Meyer. Bunnies, you're gonna have to handle that lance too, whether he asks for our help or not.
Okay, so what do they got here? We've got ourselves a Corsair, definitely pirates, guillotine, a Shadowhawk, and a Hunchy. All right, they got a Corsair though. That's kind of cool.
Standing by.
I will take that. We got a Ravager, which is not close enough to... We're kind of close. Here we go. We got it. We're going to go Precise Strike. And I guess with the Guillotine, with the Shadowhawk, 55, 73. Let's go ahead and work this guy. And full set.
Next warriors. Show 'em what you got.
And they apparently do not get... Oh, they still have 8 evasion. I forgot. Battle armor just ignores a ton of that, yeah? What Hunchy version? This is the 4J. It's the mixed one. LRM 20 and a bunch of lasers. Still a lot of lasers, though. All right, reserve. Because I think on this turn, they can melee, but they can't necessarily shoot. I don't quite recall. We got that Thunder. We can go in for a Swift Kick. That's always an option. We can go in for a charge, I suppose. That's a little bit much. Can we walk it around? We've got really poor shots. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we got that Thunder, Battle Hammer. Who can we shoot at here? Let's go in and work the Dervish 33. That's a little rough. Antonides. Got Amiel and LRM Carrier. Trying to hit him anywhere. 31. 31's not too bad on the Corsair, if I'm honest. But I kind of want to wait. I want it to be even better. What we can do, though, is drop that awesome. Let's do that. So we're going to go ahead and airlift, drop it right here. We'll get that awesome onto the ground. We'll be able to get, like, turn his left side to the enemy or something. And then we can move. Oh, that's so cool. It's like Ace Pilot. That's awesome. Wow, that's super handy. All right, what do we got here? Our poor primitive gladiator. Shot to the butt. This is a huge fight. All right, we got Amiel and the LRM Carrier. We'll hold. I mean, we could get the shot on. 60, we'll take it. Let's walk it up. We got to come a little bit closer. Then we'll be in range. And really long distance shot, but work it. Oh, watch out for tank. Tank's right there. Friendly fire. Oh, yeah. You see how an expert he is. It just looped right around tank's shoulders like that. That's glorious. All according to plan. And we got Antonides that Thunder HP. Let's see if we can... Well, actually, Antonides, he can get aggressive, push it out, get forward here, or I guess just walk over to the edge like so.
Moving out.
And let's go in and work this guy like that. That is a nice salvo. Beautiful. Hey, it's me. That's right, Amiel. It is. You're doing a fantastic job, man.
Oh man, you got me.
B. Oh, if I loop this over tank, that's going to be tough. If I hit tank in the back with a Gauss rifle, I'll never hear the end of it. So I'm just going to hold. That's why I'm going to hold. And we'll reserve here. So let's see what they can do. At least one of them can move. This lead. Oh, hello. We got some melee from our ally. To the head, a huge hit. Holy crap. No kidding, pilot was injured. Wow. Did he just pop? Completely pop? That is terrifying. That archer was a beast. Holy crap. He had all the rocket launchers. I thought he was useless, but I have been made to eat my words. That's terrifying. This guy's a master at close combat. And, oof, okay. So finally, we've got some... Oh, we're getting some losses here. So they're down to 2, and they're kind of crippled. Fancy bun. On the move, on the move. Get over. So walk over to the side here.
Got it.
And if I use target prediction, no, that's for this turn. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. That helps. And then we'll just try and loop in a shot with a Gauss rifle. Good connect straight to the leg. Just open up. So the nice thing is that whole left side on the Dervish is facing the new drop. So if anyone's going to be a tempting target, this guy's over stability threshold. He's got a completely open left side, and that left side is facing the brand new mechs on the field. I'm hoping that's tempting enough, but I don't. It looks like they cannot shoot on that first turn, which is understandable. Maybe we can walk it. I want a better shot here. There we go. There we go. Unfettered. Unfettered. There it is. HB's all set. Precise strike. And send.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Heck yeah! Heck yes! Lethal damage! Okay. Wow, I didn't expect that. All right. Well, you wondered about the Hunchi? We've got a choice of a Hunchi. That's crazy. HB, as though for the thought for the Blackjack. Instead of 4 medium pulses, use 2 clan ER large laces. That's probably a better idea. That's probably a better idea for sure. I don't know if we'll be able to manage the heat like that. It might just be like 1 ER PPC or 1 clan ER large and like a medium or something, but that's a good idea for sure. All right, let's work that backside. And full go. Probably should have done shielded stance. All right, come on. This guy's going down.
I think I hit something.
Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. It's both a positive and a negative because while that guy is off the field, that means, well, the new drop's going to focus on the bunnies instead, yeah? So Golem and hold.
Waiting for the right move.
To our allies. Come on, come on. This guy's been standing for a long time. And the grenade launcher doing the work. You had a back shot. I know, seriously, you can't pass up the back shot. Millions of C-bills spent on one of the most iconic long-range mech in the Inner Sphere, and the Joker waltzes around punching people with it. Hey, that's like what we would do with it. I mean, it's not completely horrible. Let's see. So we give him our... I mean, I suppose we'll do this, and we'll just sort of brace here. Or I guess we can lock. We'll go Vigilance, and then we'll lock. We'll lock down the Shadowhawk. Like so. I think we need to rush that side and save these guys. Okay.
Commander.
We can pull it. Up we go.
Go into full
Work it,
throttle.
tank. You give your butt to the enemy. It's for a good cause.
Copy that.
Very nice ping.
Oh!
Saved him. Jesus, tank. Holy crap. He's like, I think we should go there and save them. And then he just presses the trigger and boom, thank you. Done. That's it. That's terrifying. Wow. Okay. Well, that was easy. Okay, Horsker. Oh, jeez. We're coming around. Ideally, we'd get to the backside here, so we'll come in for a wide berth. Here's the green.
10-4.
And we got it. Work that Shadowhawk.
Show 'em what you got.
Very, very nice. He's only got 1 evasion. This is our golden opportunity.
Ready for orders.
All right, Golem battle armor. So we'll use shielded stance. We're gonna get on out there,
Double time.
and
Let's
hopefully
go.
we can actually connect with the. There we go. Beautiful. That's what we weren't really in range for
Firing
before.
on target.
Nice. Just put the fear of the bunnies in him. That was a flank. Yes, it was. Obviously, they still have the primitive gladiator. I don't think he's going to be enough to take down our 2 remaining allies, though. Oh, that guy potentially. Archer's doing the work, though. And then the last 2, the Corsair and the Guillotine. I'm hoping the Guillotine doesn't go for melee. I'm hoping the Guillotine doesn't do a jump straight off the get-go. I don't think that they can. So I'm not too worried about it, but I am a little worried about it. I'm gonna need some help on that side. Yeah, tank. There we go. Okay, so they cannot do anything on their drop turn. That's perfect. That is perfect. We're not close enough where we can actually... Ooh, hello, I see the green. Bunnies, we got a green shot on the Corsair. Hopefully we'll be able to soften up that rear armor so we can actually deal some decent damage. Here it comes from the Ravager. Beautiful. Just rip that open like a can. Very, very solid.
My flamer is empty.
And Crunch. Crunch has got the shots. Walk it forward. We'll hit that same side. Actually, we're actually going to use Battle Lord. We'll increase that damage +2 accuracy. And on top of that, additional heat generation, but it's not really a concern. Let's try and get a breach here. That's beautiful. God, they're so effective. I love the Golem.
Yes, Commander.
All right, that Thunder. So, with the Corsair here, we can come around the backside. Curious. All right, we'll go and try and just exploit the weakness in the back on the Corsair. Here comes that Thunder. Give him the Thunder Bunnies. Snap kick to the leg. Good connect. And guns, guns, guns. Oh, yes. There we go. High five. There it is. And the Corsair is down. Beautiful job. All right, the Battle Hammer is up. We got the shots. We'll hit the same exact side that's already open.
Oh, that went in like butter.
Get out of there. Oh, he's still there. Okay, beautiful. LRM carrier. Wow, these guys are having serious issues now. All right, just drop him. Drop him right here. He's done. Impressive. He's still standing. That's terrifying. He's got 16 structure in the middle. Gosh, it's just going to take a gentle wind to blow him over. Okay, Karnov's got to assist. So we've got the Primitive Gladiator. We got the Zhukov. Let's, I guess, get right in the rear here. SRMs to assist tank hair. Precise strike. We got it. And go.
Come on, let's make it happen.
And we got Pirate to assist. Wow, we've got VTOL support for days.
On my way.
I thought for sure the Shadowhawk pilot would punch out. Right? Right? Seriously. And this should be enough.
Mech Warrior, show them what you got.
At least he goes down, right? Punch out, punch out, punch out, punch out, punch out. You have nothing left. Nothing left at all. Get out of there. Get out of there. They're so resilient. I'm so impressed at their resolve. We still have to worry about that Zhukov. Oh, hello. Okay, what do we got? Our Awesome. Yes, that's right. Forgot about the Awesome. The Awesome has a rearward angle. It's fantastic here. And Godless God 1972, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Bunny League. It's very good to have you with us. If you're joining us right now, I didn't actually expect this to be our last mission of the night, but it seems like it's turning out that way. Hopefully having a lovely, lovely Thursday, yeah? Decent ping on the backside there. Pretty big hit, but no breaches. We got the fancy bun. Well, if anything, I mean, we're not going to go into melee. I totally forgot that we just mined that entire area. We'll get as close as we're able.
Moving to position.
And close range Gauss rifle, just not good. This is actually a little better. We'll send it here.
Now, let's see how you handle
Who did we hit? Oh,
That really hurts.
did we hit our...
Weapon system.
Did we hit our ally? Wait, who did we hit? Oh, crap. There was someone in the way. Oh! Ooh! Wow. We just lost. Oh, wow. Data King, I'm so sorry. You know what? That's okay. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure... pretty sure that's replaceable. Oh, boy. Oh, man. That smarts. Oh, that smarts. Wow, that's so many. We lost that many. That's terrifying. It's cool I catch you on YouTube. I'm just happy to catch you live. Oh, God, this gun. Thank you so much for swinging on by. It really means a lot. Yeah. Oh, boy. Ooh. Everything's fine. I'm glad you could stop on by to see all of the action. Oh, yep. There goes another one. Yep, that's a good. I'll go get the hose. That's the roughest bit of it. See, that's the nice thing about the Bunny League. They're always ready to help out, to do the cleaning and the chores that have absolutely nothing to do with carelessness. It's quite amazing, really. All right, let's close that gap. We got the Dukov here. Let's go precise strike. We'll just burn all the way through. Hopefully we got enough.
Next warrior. Show 'em what you got.
Decent amount. Yeah, got about 60 points in. Starts warming up the CNC color. Okay, Dukov, time to die. Ain't that the truth? All right, so this guy's open from the front. So no real point in moving. We can just hold this position. We got SRMs abound. Now we'll just do a small movement right here. We'll shoot right over our allies' heads. Man, we were doing so well until we got careless. So well until we got careless. Ain't that a thing? Crunch is off to bed. Good night, all. Crunch, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great weekend. We'll catch you on the next one. And hopefully you'll still be alive when you get back. I'm pretty sure you will. Mostly. 9% sure. I mean, so far no deaths. That's something, right? And the Dukov can't kill all of us. Oh, no. Oh! And out goes the arm, our ER large laser and AMS. A solid hit from the guillotine on the DFA. Very, very impressed with that one. He's going down, but the damage has already been done, just like a real guillotine. Very, very intimidating. Now I know what it feels like to be on the other side. Let's see if we can give that back, yeah? Ooh, hello from the... Still alive, still alive. Heck yes. All right. Let's show them how the bunnies do it, yeah? Ravager. Ravager's up. Let's get right in there. And we'll go straight into the breach.
Target acquired. That's a hit.
And he still hangs in there rough. And we got Crunch. Crunch as an angle. Actually, here we go. We'll go like this so that we're... Remember, friendly fire. Don't want to hit each other. Seem to give that Dukov a kicking and a pewing. Ain't that right? We still have some bear hunters left. Straight to the torso. Should be more than enough. Pop that. Beautiful. And work our way in the middle. Soft in the middle. Tough exterior. It's like fancy M&Ms. We just never lay hands on them, right? So vigilance to clear that stability damage. And I think it's time to give him what he gave to us. We'll come on in just like this. All right, bunnies. We're coming in from on high. In 3, 2, and 1. Get up, son. Come on, come on, come on. Land that, land that, land that. And good connect. An enemy down, and vengeance has been served. Heck yeah. And yep, and we're going down. That's fine. This is okay. It was worth it. Heck yeah. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Yep.
Well, boss, how did it feel to work with real professionals?
The targets are down, and the good guys made it out. That's all that matters, Meyer. Oh, man.
All right, there we go. A rough one for sure. Cross your fingers. I don't think we lost anybody, right? We're still good? Is that right? Will the Bunny League suffer any pilot losses? I'm pretty sure that is a no. Straight into the breach is the follow-up special move to the Haymaker to the Baby Maker. Yep. You didn't get to take down the Dukov at all, Tank. I think they were terrified of you. They just kind of had to give in at that point. All right, cross your fingers. The new belt pirates. All right, what do we got? Rough 18 days for Antonites. That's not too bad considering. And injury. Okay, well, will the Bunny League suffer any pilot losses? That is a no. Congratulations to those who had the faith. Let's go into swing it on over. And we'll see what we can pick up here. There was so much going on, I don't even recall, right? So we got our Corsair part. We got a Crusader, 2 of the Dervish, full Enforcer if we want it, full Hunchy if we want it, full Ostrok, a lot of a Gladiator, Royal Catapult parts. I think the big thing about the Royal pieces, I don't think they're combinable with other things. So I'm not too sure if we're actually going to be able to piece it together unless we find another Royal Catapult. So I don't know how I feel about that one. ERPPC, LRM Clan LRM 15. Yes, please. Gonna take that. Wait, was that off of me? Was that mine? If it is, I'm glad to get it back. I'm definitely going to grab that. Let's see. We've got medium lasers. Nope. The Fox. Heck yes. A lot of rocket launchers. Royal parts are good to mix with other. Oh, you can mix them? Okay. Fair enough. Then I kind of want the catapult, to be honest. 300. A lot of double heat sinks. LRMs and swarm LRMs. Kind of cool, but let's go ahead and grab the royal parts. Definitely want the catapult pieces. There we go. Royal catapult is beautiful. They got a royal Kintaro part. I don't think I'll get that. Out of that, I guess we'll grab... Oh, this is rough. There's so many choices. Goodness gracious. I mean, I suppose the Corsair part just to sell is a thing, yeah? There we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we got the Royal Kintaro part anyway. We got the Warhammer part as well. That's fantastic. A lot of regular stuff, rocket launchers. And we've got the only 300 rated core. Not too bad. Okay, so that was actually pretty good. Look at that. The value is 38 million. That's kind of nuts. So let's swing it on over. We'll see the repairs. Maybe there's a convoy that showed up. That'd be great if that were a thing. I don't think that'll happen unless we tick over to the next month though. So far so good. So ER large laser. I don't know if we've got a replacement. We don't. We do have a I guess we got a large laser. That's something. And we got 5 tons. That's kind of really close range. A large pulse could do the job, but then we lose out on the AMS, right? Never mind. No clan ones. Oh, laser-wise, you mean? And we can go medium X pulses. That's a way. +2 accuracy. That's helpful when it's in the torso. I'm not too sure what I want to do with this just yet, so let's hold off on this one. The battle armor, that's a little rough, but maybe we'll wait on this. So let's go to the store. Let's go to the store. I think that's all the recovery we need anyway. So 1.579 million. We've got a lot that we could get. We can get a long Tom artillery piece. We'd have to sell a lot though. Not too sure what the mobile headquarters will do. We can always get more. Ooh, SRM carrier. We've got an LRM carrier. We don't have an SRM carrier. This is giant glass cannon. That's for sure. Mag shot Gauss rifles, micro grenades, Inferno rocket launchers, mech grenade launcher. We saw that in action. That was pretty impressive. Snub nose PPCs, Thunderbolt 5, and the Union drone. I kind of want to try this on my... I just stick to a standard large. Okay, so tell you what, this is what we're going to do. I have no idea what this is going to look like. I am going to go into the Union. I will save first. We're not actually going to do it, but I kind of want to see what it's like. And I don't know if the other bunnies have seen it either. So I'm just really, really curious. The Ontos is a great tank. It's just slow. It's got a lot of lasers, right? I think the thing's like packed to the brim. So get a large laser in there and call it. All right, fancy. 3 days, 85,000. That's not too bad. It's actually pretty fast. The battle armor base. I guess we can stop in on the Ravager. We lost a lot on the Ravager. Oh no, we're actually okay. Oh yes, we actually have replacements. That's great. The heavy recoilless. Do we have another one? Yes, we do. Heavy recoilless. We'll pull this one down. Actually reset that. We'll go heavy recoilless, the bear hunter, and a micro pulse laser. Do we have any more of those? We've got... Oh, we actually do have SRM5s. I forgot that I bought those. I see. This is what happens when you buy things, bunnies. Sometimes you just forget. We've got 0.1 left. 0.2. Submachine gun 0. 0.1 for an SRM2. Sure, why not? That'll do. Perfect. Like 8 medium lasers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's terrifying. Slow is an understatement. I think it's pretty decently armored though, but you're probably going to take a lot of hits, right? Unless you pick it up. Advanced SRM5. Oh, heck yes. Oh, never mind. Look at that. They're all fixed. I had no clue. Wow, golems are amazing. All of these are fixed. Seriously? Wow. I've just become a huge fan. Even more of a fan than I was before. That's terrifying and amazing. Bunnies never forget where the store is. That's right. All right, so far so good. Let's go to the store. Actually, before I do that, let's save. Because I do want to see what this looks like. I know we're not ready, as the bunnies have put it. So, bad idea. There we go. So we'll just... We'll just save on bad idea. It'll be the last thing that we do. This we know is going to be bad. This one might be more manageable. Let's see. 95,000. We'll get that. We'll go over to the command center. And does it just show up? Union busting. 3.5 skull. A Darius surveillance team. Picked up a local government signals from the surface of Cor Madir that corresponds to a Union-class dropship having recently landed and beginning to deploy its cargo. We need someone to go in and destroy the entire operation, including the Union itself. Bring your A game. Unions aren't easy targets. 6 pick 27. Do not bring tanks to this mission. Tanks can bug out on contract completion, and you can lose them permanently. You've been warned. Wait, as in like, I'm guessing that includes VTOLs? Crap, really? Oh, that's a bummer. Seriously? Well, that just made it a lot harder. Good to know. Good to know. I just want to see. Apparently, your reputation with Darius is very high. So no Vs? Yeah, that's rough. That's really, really rough. Okay, so what can we do here? I mean, I guess we'll get our Owens just so we can scout a little bit. We'll pull Antonides. Let's get Cashin. We'll go over here. We got to pull all of our Vs. That's like a lot of our firepower. That's rough. We'll grab our... Is the Owens in there? Oh yeah, we just put the Owens down. Perfect. Already forgetting. We got a Marauder and we can grab our Bombard. There we go. We'll go with Amiel on the Bombard. And we have dual purpose with Serve Cold. Perfect. And then we've got our Ravager. And we've got our... Where's the Golem? Oh, the Golem's still out. Seriously? I guess we'll grab an Elemental and just toss that guy in then. We'll go Blue Dragon. Oh. We'll go Gramps in the Elemental. And that's all we can do. Okay, never mind. It's going to be just Gramps in the Elemental. Perfect. Here we go. Does it actually have a Union dropship here?
We've got the dropship pegged to this location, bunnies. Engage the Union and take it down.
Oh, heck yes. Look at this. That is awesome.
Keep an eye out. The Union's already deployed some of its mech forces and they'll be sure to defend the ship. Be careful. Oliver out. Oh, baby.
I always hate to fight fellow mercs, but it's a job. Just business. You understand?
The Fist of Mokal. That sounds dastardly. So what do we got here? We've got an 85-tonner from the get-go. We get an 80-ton V from the get-go, so we might have a longbow or something like that out there.
Ah, God, I was sleeping.
Our only elemental with Gramps is going to bound across the field like a total beast. All right, what do we get? Haven't tried the Overlord, but the Union is tough. It's 2 or 3 lances and the ship. We'll tell you what, we're charging in. What do we got out here? On the move. Come on, cash in. So on the right side, we have an unknown V. We got another unknown V. We got an 80-ton and an 85. We'll go ahead and lock the one in the valley and see what we got.
Got a lot.
A pike support vehicle. Oh, those double cross fists for the Fist of Mokal. Oh, hello. They're kind of damaged. That's kind of cool. We have the big kicker. Let's go ahead and walk it on into cover so we can control our line of sight. Now we'll go ahead and get that shot right in. Here we go. 16. Take our chances. All right. Decent little ping there. Best way to do this is to try and underrun the guns and take out the weapons on one side of the ship. One side of the ship? I'm guessing they've got like turrets or something? Well, I hope everyone's will and DNA samples in the clone bay has been updated.
You got me.
All right. Battle Hammer. Got a little indirect here. Let's go ahead and we'll actually hold. We'll let them move. Pike support. Wow, it barely moves. That's a lot of armor. A lot of direct AC2s.
This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
So they got eliminate ambushers. They got supporting enemy forces. They've got the Fist of Mokal support lance 1 and 2s. They got 4 lances. And we've got the Union itself. That's like double the general.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Puts pen away. Yep, all their wills are updated. Well, you don't have to worry about it. We're just testing. Just testing. We can be a little reckless. Oh, hello, Onion. Rack 5 Onion. Connecting with our Owens despite the 6 evasion. Okay, so they're good. HB, you should think of adjectives like bristling for the weapons. They are bristling with weapons. That's so true. It's like a pin cushion. Like a metallic pin cushion of doom. We don't have enough ammunition for this. Correct, around 8+ turrets, but it's a lower level than the one I ran. This is lower level? What were you in? What did you bring? Did you have like 15 mechs? 85 tons inbound, probably a longbow? Oh, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't so bad. That's kind of okay. And we have more of these. Oh boy. A lot of assaults out here. What's on the right side? Oh, we got a 60 tonner on our right side. Oh, it's super light. Don't worry. I can't believe these are all deployed at the same time. And ambushers as well. Where are they at? Oh, I guess the guy's coming in from the flank. That makes sense. We walked right into an L. Oh, hello, Cashin. I think you'll be fine. Yeah. That's good. I'll post loadout tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Big. I want to work. This is where I just want lots and lots and lots of artillery. Just AoE everywhere, burning everything. Marsden, oh my god. Piercing SRM3? Ooh, holy crap. Wow, that's not good.
Taking heavy hits. Commander.
Wow. So they've got, is that specific to SR, like society weaponry or something? Unfortunately, my bedtime was an hour ago since early meeting, so I can't hang out to see the nightmare sample. Good night, always fun. Friend of Entropy, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one, man.
Commander?
All right, awesome. All right, we're just going to wander right into it. Here we go to the right side here.
Double time. Let's go.
What are we going to connect with? We'll do like one turn. How about that?
Taking the shot.
No joy. God, I can't believe they got piercing stuff. That's scary. That's really scary. That's where you need just like incredible long-range firepower to drop them the moment they're any line of sight at all. They get like one chance to get a shot on you, and then just everyone's ready.
Receiving you.
Fancy Bun is not going to be fancy if he keeps taking through armor hits. And hold.
Oh man.
Got HP in the battle hammer.
You got me. I got the speed you need.
So we can pierce as well if we can nail that Marsden, but it's looking really rough with 30%. But at least we give him the heat, right?
Commander?
I just want the Owens to survive, just so we can actually see what's closer to the Union. I have a feeling it's going to be more dangerous the closer we get, right?
Ah, God, I was sleeping.
So we got
What do you
Gramps.
want?
We'll do a full reserve. That was probably a bad idea. But we can get him to commit. We still have 6 evasion. We're gonna run right by. I think the Union's like right down there. Was that 65? 65 tons, I think? The ambushers. He's 65 tons. So maybe that's not a K2. K2 would have 2 on the catapult, right? Oh my gosh, are they all gonna move? I don't think we're gonna make it to the next turn. I realized that they were smart. Typically, I expect a full counter reserve, and then you kind of swap turns on the same turn, but they just grouped up and they're moving together. This is actually quite impressive. Okay, so we only the hit from last turn. Took a bit of damage on the leg. No idea who's going to move next. Shieldtron! Is that right? Shieldtron D. Whoa, I've never seen this variant before. Double Rack 5 LRM 15 C3 Master. What does that even look like? Oh, it looks like the Shieldtron, except it doesn't have a bunch of arrows. That's kind of scary. I mean, it kind of jammed itself out, but I mean, it did what it needed to do. Look at the Onion. That also is a Rack 5. Ooh. Wow, we're tanking with our Owens. That's ballsy for sure. Oh! High five! We win! Let's go! That's amazing! Wow, holy crap. We got one, bunnies. We totally got one. Man, I knew we were a lot better than we give ourselves credit for, but Ooh, that got a little dicey there. Glad to, Alicorn. Yep, can't hit us. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. Heck yes. Okay, well, bunnies.
I'm losing armor bad.
We are going over time now. So, bunnies, thanks so much for all of your help today. Wow, we had some really, really big missions. I did not expect to actually like get into that many lances all in one go. So rather than a bunch of separate ones, we actually ended up with like 2 to 3 really, really large ones, and a lot of things that we haven't ever seen before. So really, really freaking cool. The next time we'll be streaming is next Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Same bun time, same bun channel. We'll be back again with Battletech Advanced 3062. I guess version 15, we'll just say. You never know when you're going to get another update. I'm really curious if we can get ourselves into that third part of the of unknown origin. If we can get that to spawn, that means we're going to get ourselves a bull shark, ideally. Although I have been on some mods where they don't actually give you a full bull shark. We'll see. I have a feeling that Bloody Dust will be generous to us, I hope. Anyway, if you like to hang out until the end of the music, we'll go ahead and give someone a nice rate. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well, and I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a good night.